Supposed to be on this. It's not working now. All right, cat step there. It's working on that screen, but it's not working on this screen. All right, we'll just skip on this screen and we'll cut this off. Boom, fix the problem. Fuck you, cat. I dominate. Anyway, so they're starting to notice the Browns. When I say Browns, I'm not the one calling the Browns. That's how conservatives think of you guys. They really do. You're the Browns. You're a separate group of people. You're not us. You're them. You're the Browns. And the Browns start to notice, folks, that they're not real accepted. They, like all tokens, got fucking used up, fucking spit out. So even convicted felon Dinesh D'Souza, who got pardoned by Donald Trump, pointing out all the racism towards the Vivek Ramaswamy. Look at this abuse Vivek is getting for posting an innocuous photo with his boy. Shocker. This is the shit show the Heritage and Tucker have brought upon us. If this continues, I would not be surprised to see mass desertion of blacks, Latinos, and other minorities from the GOP. Unreal. Yeah, why you in there to begin with? They was always like that. No surprise here. And so he just posted this picture of him and his family, and lots of racism directed his way. Your Indian kids aren't the flex you seem to think they are. And when you use them like this, they're no longer off limits. That's right. We come after kids, Vivek. Poop Jeet, go back to India. Almost like you're not welcome in conservative communities. Imagine much happier Halloween would be for all of us if your family lived in your ancestral home of India. All pet Jeets must leave. You got to all leave. None of you welcome. We're never going to be accepted in the conservative community, you fucking sellouts. And then a few other ones. Oh, this woman, it's hilarious. So, of course, they're trying to pretend like there's no racism. This lady's like, it blows my mind when liberals are so blatantly racist. Not a single conservative I know has a problem with Usha Vance, but of course that's not fucking true. You know who has a problem with Indian Americans? This very woman, if this even is a woman, whoever the fuck this is. This person literally, there's always an old tweet. Over 500 million Indians shit in fields rather than toilets every day, and yet somehow they also have the capacity for nukes. Wowed. And also went on to say, first mistake, going to India. Second mistake, drinking anything from the street. Third mistake, milk. I found the Indians, so I'm always the way. Hey, who is a conservative is racist towards India? And of course you are, bitch. You all are. You're all just fucking lying. You feel morally obligated to lie, I know. But unfortunately for you, everything you say is recorded. And it's a screenshot of it. And Laura Loomer saying the quiet part out loud. Laura Loomer saying, you know who else has a bunch of brown children? Shady Vance. You know who else has brown Indian American kids? Couch fuck. These people want to have a struggle section with JD to make him just as hateful as they are. They will never vote for him in 2028 because he has a brown wife. Those aren't my words. It's their words. Hopefully he speaks out soon. Yeah, hey, Shady, it's not me saying this, even though I'm incredibly fucking racist and white supremacist. Even though it's not me saying this. But a lot of conservatives ain't going to vote for you for president because you have a brown wife. That's what everybody's saying. We all know it's fucking true. You have to acknowledge this reality at some point. If you think you're going to replace Donald Trump once he kicks the fucking bucket, better think again. You sold out your own whiteness for a little brown sugar. Why does it taste so good? And so next thing you know, Shady Vance is out there being like, hey, I understand if people don't want brown neighbors. I understand if people don't want neighbors that don't speak English. Dude got a kid named Vivek. He does. His own kid named Vivek. I'm not talking about Vivek Ramaswamy, okay? It's another kid. It's J.D. Vance's kid. Kid's name is Vivek. Got a bunch of brown kids. Got a brown wife. So his wife and kids got to hear him get out there and say shit like this.
Who's out of the house is actually evicted from the house because there are people who are going to pay more for rent. I don't know these people. They don't speak the same language that I do. And because there are 20 in the house next door, it's a little bit rowdier than it was when there was just a family of 4 or a family of 5. It is totally reasonable and acceptable for American citizens to look at their next door neighbors and say, I want to live next to people who I have something in common with.
I need some white folks.
I don't want to live next to 4 families of strangers. Mm-hmm. And the fact that we had
so just out there spreading the white supremacy, even though he has a brown family. He all in it, folks. He knows what he sold his soul for. And he Johnny on the spot to push all those white supremacist talking points despite his brown family. And then some people thought this was kind of selling his wife out a little bit. He gets up on there and some other lady asks him about his wife's faith. And he's basically like, yeah, sure, she's a primitive. Sure, she's a backwoods cow shit drinker, but I pray someday she's going to wake up and find the love of Jesus Christ like a normal modern woman.
Fair to say that she grew up in a Hindu. And yes, my wife did not grow up Christian. I think it's fair to say that she grew up in a Hindu family, but not a particularly religious family. Or in, atheist and Christian marriages. You just got to talk to the only advice I can give is you just got to talk to the conversation when you're in a marriage. I mean, it's true for friends of mine who are in Protestant and Catholic marriages, friends of mine who are in, atheist and Christian marriages. You just got to talk to the only advice I can give is you just got to talk to the person that God put you with, and you've got to make those decisions as a family.
Change your mind.
For us, it works out. Now, most Sundays, Usha will come with me to church. As I've told her, and I've said publicly, and I'll say now in front of 10,000 of my closest friends, do I hope eventually that she is somehow moved by the same thing that I was moved in by church? Yeah, I honestly do wish that.
I am not a fan.
I wish she'd wake up and stop being a stupid fucking idiot like she clearly is. Yeah, I know. What are you gonna do? I love her, despite how stupid this dumb bitch actually is. Oh my God, you think you went on the bus?
Not a fan.
Anyway, so people notice. Now, I don't know if these pictures I'm about to share are real or not, y'all. Could be that she just decided to not dye her hair anymore, but these are all over my social media. They're like, hey, this was her during the election, and now she's like, boom, she's aged like 200 years. What the shit's happening?
200
it's like all the white supremacy and the throwing her under the bus and fucking Charlie Kirk's wife getting to her a little bit. It seems like it. Once again, don't know if the pictures are real, but I want to believe they are, so I do. Yeah, what do you guys think? Is this real? I assume so. I assume somebody would tell me if it wasn't. And
maybe it is, maybe it's not. Don't know.
People noticed that when Charlie Kirk's wife, his ex-wife, his widow, I guess that's the technical term. I guess ex-wife too works. So it's widow Erica Kirk announcing Shady Vance at one of the events that they're at together, and people noticed the way she announced him a little bit weird. Let's see what you guys think about this.
No one will ever replace my husband. No.
Yeah.
But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD and Vice President JD Vance. I do. And that's why I'm so blessed to be able to introduce him tonight.
To my children. As their new daddy.
He understands
how to hit my G-spot.
The fight that we're up against. And he can articulate that in a way that transcends. He's an amazing man. No one will
so amazing. Hey, look, nobody could replace my children's father, but JD Vance, step right up. I would hold that dick, dude. Get it, JD. So everybody's like, hey, these two fucking. All right, I'm just saying. Look, folks, I'm being honest with you. I do think there's some kind of shady shit going on. I ain't saying they really are fucking, but she clearly wants JD Vance. I think Erica probably had dreams of being the first lady someday, and she thought that probably Charlie Kirk had a good shot at being president in this crazy ass fucking world. He was basically building an army, becoming a guru in the conservative community. He was basically being groomed to be the fucking president.
We're good. We're good.
Chance went away, so that was like, he wasn't even 30. He was only 33. I think he'd be 35 to be president. He wasn't even old enough to be president yet. So he had at least 10 years before he had a chance to be president. But Shady Vance, he right there, folks. Like, he a heart attack away from being the fucking president, right? And she thought, oh my God, I got a chance. I'll just jump to this guy, maybe become first lady even fucking quicker. That's my take on it. I don't know. But anyway, people noticed how familiar they were as he came on stage and greeted her. And yeah, a lot. Of course, why wouldn't you wear your tightest pleather jeans right when your husband dies? Just totally normal. She's like almost 40, dressing like a 16-year-old in her tight-ass pleather pants or whatever. And in some parts of the world, it's traditional for a widow to wear her mourning leather pants for up to 5 years. So I look forward to that. But chafing, I worry about her chafing. I guess she's got
So
her
stupid.
probably talcum powder. I don't know. I'm gonna think about that later.
I'll
Anyway,
be right back.
They say real close.
Verb.
Yeah, like hair fondling. She did hug Trump like this too, but you know that she seemed like she might be a little bit. Anyway. Vance announces divorce and marries Charlie Kirk's widow by the end of 2026, says Shannon Watson. A lot of people had similar opinions. A lot of people thought there was definitely a little spark between the two of them. The ultimate tale here is Erica Kirk dressing up like a leather couch. Yeah, how can he resist? Literally reminding him of the leather couch he had as a child. That's his happy spot. He gonna nuzzle his face right up in that ass crack. He right it on. Poor Usha. God damn it. Happens to the best of us. And haters might say this is AI, but I think this is probably real as well. No, okay. No, okay, that might be AI. I'll check into that. I think it might be this time. But lots of memes. Kyle Kalinske was all over. He was fucking brutal. He was like, they get married, y'all. Definitely, they get married. And hey, she makes a lovely bride. I think they make a cute couple, to be honest with you. I don't know. Upgrade from Charlie Kirk, I guess. I don't know. At least she's alive. That's an upgrade. And apparently she has the hottest new Halloween costume of the whole fucking season. Fake grief and widow grip. Fake teardrops and skin-tight black leather morning pants. She ain't smart enough to do the fucking mascara shit. That's the Tammy Faye trick.
Pretty odd Halloween costume.
That'll help her sell
Not gonna lie.
crocodile tears, but she ain't quite that smart yet. And this meme, pretty spot on. She's literally standing on Charlie Kirk's casket, and then he got her head on her boob, just motorboating the shit at him. Charlie, looking up or wherever the fuck he's at, you know. He must not be too happy about that. He's probably gay, though. He's probably jealous of her, to be honest with you. He'd be like, I wish Shady Vance would have motorboated my boobies. And, logically, though, I don't care what anyone says. This is not how you hug your friends.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Anyone says this is not how you hug your friend. Hand in the hair, hand on the hips. Crazy. I thought the Trump one was bad.
Damn, she's pretty cute though. Not gonna lie.
Shout
Not
out
gonna
to
lie.
But this is.
We already got the cat ears, but I appreciate the redemption.
Yeah, woo! Yeah, I got it. Woo!
Right at the top.
I don't care what any.
Fuck you, Charlie Kirk. I'm hitting that shit. That's the vibe. That's the vibe everybody getting, to be honest with you.
It's the vibe.
This lady got some theories.
Yeah.
They are trying to replace Usha Vance with Erica Kirk, because Erica Kirk and JD Vance is their Christian nationalist wet dream, and you won't convince me otherwise. Because what is this? What is this body language? When did we start putting our hands up in the hair of our friends when we hug? Yeah, no. You don't. This is weird.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and then there's this one, JD. Why are
You had,
hands so
you
low?
had new
There's no reason for them to be on her hips, but there they are. But if
New,
that's not enough, here is her introducing him at Turning Point.
I am
like
tremendously
apples or
blessed and
whatever the
honored
fuck you had. I don't know.
tonight to be able to introduce to you a very, very dear friend.
So dear.
Oh, you know what? We could play some Diablo.
They
Wife.
are incredible.
Mm-hmm. They've had a three-way at least, right? I'm just saying, they did have a three-way. I don't
They
think
had a
anybody can say
three-way.
otherwise.
New had,
I
yeah,
see-
yeah, okay.
No one will ever replace my
You
husband.
got different enemies,
Why would you say
I
that?
guess.
But I do see
is
some
what I'm
similarities of
trying
my
to talk.
husband
Dick
JD,
size?
and Vice President JD Vance.
You like
I
to
do.
be rimmed?
And if you're not convinced yet,
I haven't played Diablo 4 in
With
like
her-
since
got me.
season
This is
2 or
not
something,
based
so
about him and his wife's difference in like their religious.
Anyway,
Oh.
lots of theories out there. Everybody talking about it. This got 600,000 likes. JD Vance is going to divorce his Indian wife, distance himself from his family, marry Charlie Kirk's widow, and position himself as a candidate for the 2028
Yeah.
U.S. presidential
Okay.
election. Everybody talking about it. I doubt that'll actually happen, but it's fun. It's fun to imagine. And this meme pretty spot on, too.
Alright.
When you watch your husband get handsy with a single
What do you
mom in
want?
leather pants, but you can't make him sleep on the couch,
Love
can't
you.
tell, fuck that too! It's a no-win situation, Usha.
Fuck
Get the
that
fuck
too.
out there! Usha, real good! What else we got on this one? I got one more. Oh yeah.
Right
okay,
now,
let's finish off with this gentleman. I
I'll
actually
do
heard
that
his
like
opinion.
tomorrow or
Nail
something.
it, mister.
You know what? I don't feel a lick of sympathy for her.
Nope.
I couldn't give two shits.
Orion.
One.
Whatever the Indian version of a coon is, a sambo, she is that.
I can't say those words.
And more. Knowingly.
Yeah, after I get home from work tomorrow, we'll do that.
Out white supremacist. The things he has said and done over years, and she's stuck by that man.
Big boy Druid.
Face eating leopards coming home to roost. Like I give a damn.
Peace.
And then he's gonna say in a podcast
Orion.
that Americans don't want to live next to people who speak another language.
He did say
Her
that.
parents
I
speak
love
another
you,
language.
Orion.
She speaks another language.
Sort of.
I don't feel a single goddamn drop of sympathy for this Sambo.
No forgiveness for Usha. I don't care. I hope he does take her husband. And then you'll get some fucking just desserts. Oh, but it probably ain't happen anyway. I just saying, if it does, you heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. And that is my Charlie Kirk section for this evening. Fuck yeah, we did it. So, no, simply I agree with you, Tracy. I got
Why are
something
we
for
still
your
talking
free
about him?
speech. Oh, I hope it's more free speech. Damn! Yep, I know. It's all fucking so absurd. What a clown show. Some share 100% a new marriage of convenience. I mean, one of them get the white supremacist vote. I don't think it's going to matter. I think Trump will probably just die and then he'll be president that way. So he don't have to actually get elected or anything. So it's fine. All right, get super chats in, folks.
It's fine.
Gonna read
It's
all
fine.
of them at halftime coming up after this section. But for now,
Do
it's
you
time
like?
to cover.
Do you like this, Orion?
It's
The economy. Here, right here.
And first off,
There we
as I
go.
told you guys before, I've never seen racism like this before, ever. I'm 50 fucking years old. I grew up in Mississippi. Have never seen the amount
I'm
of
nearly
racism
40
that we
years
have
old.
right now. And like I said, I'm glad I'm not a black American. I've tried to give my white privilege away.
We
live
seem
in a country where you
concerned.
literally cannot even give that shit away. The harder I try to give it away, the more they just back up, dump trucks of white privilege, and just spread it all over my lawn. I don't even want this white privilege. They're like, nope,
Say,
fuck
hold
you,
on.
Dustin. You're going to take it. I don't know what to do. I'm trying, folks. Anyway. So Elon Musk has decided that he wants to push racism all day long. In fact, he'll pay you to push racism. That's all
Fuck
the front
Elon.
page of Twitter is now. He's gone all fucking in on racism, specifically against black folks, in order to demonize
Fuck
SNAP
Elon.
recipients, welfare recipients, people with food stamps, right? He wants us at each other's throats because he's terrified that we're going to come after fucking him. And so he's using the airwaves
Smokey's
to make
back!
sure that he keeps us all fucking stirred up.
Hold on. Smokey's back.
There's a survival update to the with Skyrim. I'm back. I'm playing
And
through
here
the game
come the
I've been playing
pretzels.
The long dong.
The long dog.
Is this better? Oh, look. Not too bad. Yes, how's it going? What? The game's glitching. Oh, I have to hold it
It's
out.
going.
It's going. It's going. Man.
How was your Halloween? How was everyone's Halloween?
This game, you gotta like. I want to do this. It's just like, oh, we gotta like, kind of need to pay attention. We drunkenly, haphazardly stumbled into this one. We gotta think of starters. We gotta get back into this, man. We were doing like the single player version, the story mode. They had me find clues for something like, was it Scooby-Doo? I don't know, man.
Scooby-Doo shit.
It was good, actually. No, I had the kids. Family was up. It was a nice Halloween day, weather-wise, and we went out. I had them more than I usually would have, so it works out. We had more time to hit the local blocks, hit a bunch of houses, got a good candy haul. Speaking of which, I gotta find out where I
Good,
get the
good,
candy
good,
and
good.
reconsume.
Good, good.
Well did I?
And yeah, no, worked out. How about you? Usually I stream on Halloween, but I had a family up and couldn't. No.
I had a fun time.
Oh.
I had a fun time.
Excellent. I would have been a clown, but I forgot to buy clown makeup, so I wasn't a clown because of that. So I need to like get back into this game. I don't want to play this like high.
What is
starting
it?
off.
The
It's not a
Krusty
good
the
game, but
Clown,
I can
like,
drink as I ease into it. That's fine. But I hate not like. Okay, we gotta pay attention here. I do like this. I just need to like. The thing that sucks about it is you gotta be like relatively sober to play it effectively.
Mashed
And
potato
that's the
tip.
battle, man. That's the battle. And maybe they'll give me an excuse to get back into my fasting deal. I'll like literally not eat for a day and a half or so. Okay, well if I'm gonna stream on that day where I don't eat calories or nothing, then well, I'll just have teas and play this game. We could try it. Mashed potato 10. Oh wait.
Hey, even Blair.
That's
Evan
it.
Podgogs and Evan Glare's Discord. Thanks for being there, by the way. Yeah, I'm just
That's
like wandering
it.
around wasting time and shit. Like this isn't gonna work. This is like
I've had
test
enough.
run over. I never like cooked any
College.
products yet or made anything. Hey, can of peaches.
That's it. I've had enough. I'm going to clown college.
I gotta think of like openers. Like we could profit off somebody else's
I don't
content.
think any of us thought.
Yeah. The Long Dark Misery openers.
Okay.
Yeah, someone's bound to have done this
Okay.
course already.
I'll be back.
All right.
So it's worth coming this route.
Yeah. This is what I was going to do anyway. Pretend this is me. Let's pretend I'm this guy.
Well,
All right.
because everyone wants the same.
What if I just... All right, so here I'm going to play this game here.
That's it. I've had enough. I'm going to clown college.
Harvest that. All right, looks good. Hey, my Patreon, FF1, thank you for the patronage. I'll get that mushroom over there. Get these sticks. This is where you spawn in the game, right?
Okay. Okay, I'm streaming. I'm watching.
I'm gonna play extra fast here. I'm gonna
Dusty,
play
I'll be
faster
back.
than usual. Oh, this is great. Okay, good. This is. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry about this.
Working, it's a good fucking plan.
All right,
but what
sounds
they're
good.
doing, folks, is, and this is the future.
Yeah, so you want to get these
This is one thing that
mushrooms
really
here.
fucking bothers me. I have a lot of hopes for AI. I still do, but I can now very
That's
clearly
it.
see the future. All it's going to be
I'm going to clown
is
college.
AI videos used to make people hate black folks. And literally,
Yeah,
I put
we're
up this
gonna-
shit, I got 3 likes.
Right, we're live. We're live.
Anything that's not right wing or racist gets shadow banned, and then anything that is specific racist, it gets rewarded, and he literally pays for. So there's no way to compete with this. Man, it's. I wish I knew what to do
Tough.
about it. Some people are like, "See, Dusty, this is why we should ban AI," but that's not going to work. You can't ban AI. They're just going to take it over another fucking country that
True.
doesn't ban it, use it there, right? I guess the only thing we can do is like use the tools to fucking fight back. But how do you use the tools to fight back when we don't have the same airwaves? Like I spent 40
I don't know
hours,
what
40 hours
any
on that
of
Jesus
this
song.
is.
Like 200 people listen to it because the algorithm doesn't reward you for doing that. So how do you fight? Even if you use the same tools, how do you fight back? I don't know. But and then Fox News spreading this racist AI bullshit. This is how it works, folks. So Fox News got one of these videos. They wrote an article about it. SNAP beneficiaries threaten to ransack stores over government shutdown. This never happened. This was all just fake videos, and they put directly in their article on Fox News. I have seen 7 different baby daddies, and none of them no good for me, she said, as they quote one of these racist AI videos. And then people pointed out, oh yeah, you're fucking idiots, you're spreading racist AI videos. Then they changed the title. AI videos of SNAP beneficiaries complaining about cuts go viral. Yeah, because you motherfuckers are the ones making them go viral by posting fake stories and fuck about them, right? But millions of people will see the lie, and very few people will actually see the correction. And this is how the misinformation spreads, right? This is done on purpose. Meanwhile, hilariously, Matt Walsh now wants AI slot videos banned. You know why? Not because they spread racist bullshit about black folks. No. He finally had enough. The straw that broke the camel's back was when they spread an AI video about a black person that made the black person look good.
Matt Walsh is a piece of shit.
This genius, a guy in Africa, built an airplane out of wood. That's what an awesome engineer he is. And
it's a spruce goose.
AI slop, please, Elon, save us from the AI slop. I can't believe they're making
it's
black
the
people
spruce
look good
goose.
now. Yeah, like Elon, who is literally the one who created all this. The one who just spent $100 billion to integrate his AI slot machine with Twitter. Yeah, he's definitely going to ban it, Matt Walsh.
What?
He's definitely going to throw his $100 billion in the fucking garbage. The thing he's bet his entire goddamn company on. Fucking idiots. And then, not only black folks, though, 9 out of 10 of these videos, these fake AI videos, are black folks. But they also have some white folks they've thrown in there just to shit on people that get food stamps because they want you to hate the poor. That's the whole fucking point, to pit us against each other.
Warning, welcome back, Booster.
So here is another video that got spread all over my social media that they were pretending is true.
I got kids at home. What am I supposed to do? Starve to death? Ma'am. No, I ain't leaving this here.
The welcome back booster, Thundering Embrace.
Call the cops if you want to.
Oh shit.
My husband's in the Uber waiting right outside. You think I'm joking? Ma'am, please.
You think I'm joking?
So
do you think I'm joking?
Fake, but it doesn't matter. I keep telling folks, I don't give a fuck if you agree or not. Folks gonna eat, but
enchantment slot unlocked.
It's definitely going up. Everybody believe it. Everybody, it's. And like 90% of the fucking comments believe it's real, or they're pretending to believe it's real.
Okay.
Newsmax also spreading this same fucking bullshit.
Y'all ain't hearing me. They cut my food stamps. I ain't paying for none of this. I got babies at home that gotta eat.
They cut her food stamps. I'll tell you what.
Hell no. I ain't paying nothing. I'm walking out with it. Try and stop me.
Find somebody to big stop her. Okay, bad attitude aside, the only thing this has made more apparent than anything else, which RFK is
using AI-generated content to denigrate snappers of his...
The woman I just showed you, I'm willing to bet she's probably also on some sort of government health care.
I bet you $1 trillion she's not on any government health care
subsidy program as well.
Because she ain't real, but here's the future, folks. It's literal news organizations. These are the same ones that have the White House, Pentagon deals where they're the only ones get to go there and do any kind of journalism for the Pentagon, you know. This is who the state-sponsored media is. This is all over airwaves. They know they're pushing lies. They know they're pushing fake AI videos, but it doesn't matter. The entire point is to make you hate the fucking poor, to pit us against each other, and it will work, folks. And they got just literal Nazis. If it ain't AI videos, it's videos of shit that ain't what they claim it is. Like this is a video that happened several years back where I guess there was like a riot and they went into the store. It wasn't even a food store. They just went to a store and they looted the fucking store. Well, this guy talking about these are EBT.
Big fan of the electric
and here they are ransacking a store. And look at this guy, literal Nazis.
So EBT just got shut down today, and it's looking bad, guys.
Hungry hippo ass
Never hated anything more ever.
Like, what the point is him even being in this fucking video? Just so he can just mug the camera with this fucking Nazi...
Pretty much.
Oh, fucking shit, dude. Anyway, just racism all over my fucking front page. Like I said, never seen racism to this level in this country since I've been alive. And, then there's lots of people over on TikTok, they do rage bait videos. They just make shit up to lie because they know it'll get spread because it makes people mad. And then those videos get copied over to Twitter and they get spread all over my timeline. This got 30,000 likes from people either believing this is real or claiming they believe this is real.
So I live in a 10-story apartment building, and I only pay $50 in rent. Does that make you angry? Does that make you shiver in your boots? Does that make you want to punch me in my face? I pay $50 for a 2-bedroom for my family of 6. With the help of your tax dollars. Thank you very much. Love you guys. So because of that video I made of my family of 7 living in a 2-bedroom apartment and me only paying $50, somebody on here was so miserable to go report me that now they gave me an eviction notice for 30 days. So now I need a lawyer. Thanks to y'all taxpayers that are so mad that you're paying my $50 in rent for my 2-bedroom apartment for a family of 7. I don't know how y'all even found out where
apartment.
I live. It's a 10-story apartment building. Y'all found out where I live. Y'all contacted the housing people. I don't know what you said to them, but now me and my family's getting evicted and we're gonna be on the streets. So thanks a lot.
So they're all posting this. This went super viral everywhere. This fucking bullshit. 30,000 likes. And if you read all the comments, ha ha, I love it. Fuck around and find out. Just blah, blah, blah. Racist, racist, racist. That's the whole point of all this fucking bullshit. And then they just find videos that have nothing
so
to
it's a
do
family of 7
with
that
EBT,
got
nothing to do with
evicted.
food stamps whatsoever. But they
Damn,
just
she got big titties.
claim it has to do with EBT so that you'll hate poor people. Like this one, EBT queen can't recite the ABCs.
Can you just do me a favor and say the ABCs, A to Z?
Sorry.
So she's literally just a drunk woman they put over drunk.
Sure.
EBT queen can't recite the ABC. It has nothing to do with food stamps whatsoever, but just whatever excuse that they can make to throw black people on the bus to make you hate black folks, to be racist. That's the entire point of all this. Meanwhile, they got Ball Temple.
Well, powers increased by 2. One
Ball
paragon
Temple
point.
over there shitting on a children's performer who simply wants children
Who's
to
a
be
good
fed.
dog.
This is where we're at, folks. This is
Aw.
Christian love for you. This is what they reward in conservative communities. Miss Rachel criticized the government for cutting SNAP and food. She says people who say
Good
they're
doggo.
Christian and want to cut SNAP, Jesus said to feed the hungry. She's literally quoting Jesus.
Hey, what's going on,
Imagine
man?
slashing the
We
SNAP,
have a pet!
the program that
Equip
helps
your
children
pet, modify
in the
their
US
look.
not go hungry while sending billions in weapons to another country to kill children. Ball Temple reposts this. It says, Miss Rachel is a demon who harms children. Keep your children away from this shit. So that's where we're at.
Miss
folks.
Rachel's like the nicest
Literally
person
wanting children not to
ever.
go hungry, wanting children not to be killed is shit upon, and then these little squeaky pussies.
Tell me about Jim
They get on there, they
crafting.
make millions of dollars, demonizing actual good human beings. That's modern day conservatism for you, though, folks. Just literally the worst bottom feeders on the fucking planet who just want the world to fucking burn. But they get rewarded for it, getting handsomely rewarded for it.
Where?
Oh,
wait.
40 million of them could get jobs. Josh Hawley says we cannot let 42 million Americans go hungry. 40 million could get jobs, says Ann Coulter. But the truth is, folks,
So
16
incredible
million of them are
swapping.
children, and 17 million of them are adults who are already work full time. The vast majority of them are either children or people that work for full time. But it doesn't matter. They don't want to tell you that. They don't want you to know that. They just want you to hate the poor. That's the entire point. All these rich people, all these millionaires, they're terrified, folks.
What?
They're terrified. We're
Yeah,
going to finally
yeah,
wake up and
I haven't
realize
played
who
it
our
in
actual enemy is. And they're going to
forever.
do everything
Yeah,
they can.
it's
They're going to fight
Diablo 4.
tooth and fucking nail to keep that happening. Unfortunately, they seem to be winning at the moment. We'll see if we can turn the fucking tide. And here's Christian love for you, folks. He's wearing a shirt about Jesus while dancing with joy that 40 million Americans go hungry, including 18 million kids. There's no hate like Christian love. When you go to the grocery aisle and it's when the grocery aisle are so full since the EBT shoppers at home crying. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but so this is a narrative I see them spreading all over the place. It's that now, because the EBT people no longer getting their fucking checks, the poor's no longer allowed to shop. the shelves are fully fucking stocked now. They used to be completely fucking empty because all the EBT people were buying everything up. But like, I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Every time I go to Walmart, the fucking shelves are fully goddamn stocked. They're going to have crews just around all fucking day to restock everything. So nothing has changed. They're just making shit up like this. This shit went to Walmart. Like, I went to Walmart today. There was exactly as many people there today as always is there this time. It wasn't less people there today. There usually is. The shelves weren't less stocked today than they usually are. It was exactly the same as it's always been. But they're pretending now that things are better. They're making up how much better things are.
The fucking
Holy
stupid.
cow, it's the first on damn Walmart. And the blood clot place damn near empty. Everybody cart normal size.
Literally not damn near empty. He's telling you one thing and he's showing you every aisle there's multiple people all the fuck around him.
It's so fucking dumb.
They're not paying no cash, because we're paying cash. Everybody cart normal, no $1,000 buggy. And this is, what time is it now? What, 12?
It looks exactly like
3:34 on the 1st. And Walmart now stopped. The shelves nicely packed.
I mean, literally, those shelves are way emptier than the Walmart shelves usually are.
Oh my gosh. Right now,
they're not particularly well shelved at all.
Dude.
Short Walmart stocks, short Kroger. Their sales are going to be down, guys. Let's get it.
But it doesn't matter. Yay, yay. Look how great everything is now. Just making it up. Doesn't matter. Reality has no bearing. And they outraged that the poors can get gray poupon. No! I mean, it's only $3.88 for 10 ounces. That's not really that expensive for mustard. But hey, they did those commercials back in the day where gray poupon was for rich people.
To increase the potency of my healing potion.
Poors shouldn't be allowed to have good mustard, I guess. Fuck them poors. They get the Walmart brand of mustard or fucking nothing. All right? I'm just saying. They can just drink water with their cereal. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the poors. And yeah, Jeff Bezos
Upgrade
rented out Venice.
potion.
The entire fucking thing pretty much for $50 million to get married. He received $19 billion in tax incentives from Trump's big beautiful bill. He's cutting 60,000 jobs during this holiday season. And you are all mad at Jenny from the trailer park buying Cheetos with SNAP benefits, but that's how effective their propaganda machine is. When they own all the fucking
not level
airwaves.
60.
When Elon Musk literally paying them to put out this racist, it's a class war is what it is, folks, but it's the reverse class war we need. It's a class war against poor people against other poor people, because that's how easily led Americans are.
HP,
fucking biggest suckers and losers on the planet.
Funny.
Meanwhile, the judge ordered the government to pay SNAP benefits because they were always allowed to do that, because our tax dollars have already paid for an emergency SNAP fund for if the government gets shut down, they can pay these SNAP benefits. It was on the website until Donald Trump decided to remove it from the website because they don't want people to get SNAP benefits, because they want us to
Probably going to play
fucking
Grudge
so he
here
can
in a
do the
minute.
Insurrection Act so he can overturn the elections. It's very obvious. So the court order them, take the emergency money the American taxpayers have already paid for this and pay the people like you're fucking supposed to. So, of course, Donald Trump goes public and he pretends like the court said the opposite of what they said. He puts out this post. Our government lawyers do not think we have the legal authority to pay SNAP. His government lawyers do not think that. It literally says on the
Probably
website.
going to play Grudge here.
Our government lawyers do not think. He is trying to put his opinion in the place of the government lawyers because they answer to him. They do everything he fucking says. And he's trying to explain away why he's not immediately releasing all these SNAP benefits, even though the court specifically told him to do it. And then he's like, and now two courts have issued conflicting opinions. They didn't. Both courts told him to immediately pay the SNAP benefits on what we can and cannot do. I do not want Americans to go hungry. You're 100% responsible for the shutdown to begin with, and you're 100% responsible for not releasing the emergency funds that are set aside for this exact purpose. So you clearly do. You're lying your fucking ass off. And then his economic advisor, Scott Bessent, got out there And he's like, when can we expect the Trump administration to make SNAP payments? And he's like, well, President Trump just truthed out that he needs to hear from the courts. I need to hear from the courts, even though the courts specifically told him to pay it. And yes, killing people, no process. Feeding people, arduous process. When he wants to do extrajudicial killings, they just did 2 more this last weekend, folks. They've killed like 65 people. He didn't ask the court's permission. He didn't ask Congress's permission. No fucking problem. When he wants to dip into a slush fund of all our tariffs that he put on us that he apparently can just do and give that to the farmers, give that to Argentina, no fucking problem. Doesn't have to ask the courts, no arduous process whatsoever. Doesn't have to wait for the court's opinion. But when it comes to feeding hungry Americans, I'm a hand retard. What do you want me to do? It's so obvious what they're fucking doing. But the courts demanded they do it, so they finally had to do it, folks. So they're still dragging their feet, but USDA supposedly going to make partial payments to SNAP recipients. Now, the average SNAP recipient only gets paid $187 a month, regardless of what they want to tell you about thousands of dollars. $187 a month, okay? That's what I spend in a week, and I do not eat well at all. I eat cheap as shit. But an average person easily spend $180 a fucking week on food. So basically a week's worth of food is what you get from the SNAP benefits. So people aren't getting rich. But it doesn't matter, folks, because people like Rand Paul will get out there and ask and get 79,000 likes. This is an alarming trend. We need to ask ourselves why so many Americans are on SNAP, but it's because of you, Rand Paul. You already know the reason, but because you're pretending like you don't, let me explain it to you. Top 10 U.S. billionaires' collective wealth grew by $698 billion in the past year. 10 people made $700 billion in 1 year. SNAP benefits for 40 million Americans are $100 billion per year. So nearly every one of these 10 people made enough in 1 year, one person, to pay 40 million people's SNAP benefits. And that's the problem, Rand Paul, because you've sold out your entire fucking country to where American citizens can't afford to have kids anymore. To most of these new millennials and Generation Z, they have no hope of buying a fucking house.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I got
like
the complete
the wealth
thing.
inequality is so fucking out of hand because you have allowed rich people to buy up our elections. Because you've ensured there are no regulations in place. Because you've assured that money is free speech. And so these motherfuckers have way, way more free speech than any of us will ever have in thousands of fucking lifetimes. So we have no hope of having any real democracy because of what you did, Rand Paul. That's why the situation is it is. And given all these people,
oh yeah, we have to go and get the
pay for their food allows them to take the other money that they would have normally pay for food and pay for rent, pay for clothing, pay for child care, right? And that's what we need in this country to even survive, because the minimum wage hasn't gone up in like 30 fucking years because of you, Rand Paul. I know you already fucking know all this, but the fact that you guys will sit there and play fucking stupid while you cause the goddamn problem is so infuriating. But it's typical, par for the fucking course. Conservatism is
not wrong.
Meanwhile, 42 million Americans lost food assistance today. Another
we talked about that earlier.
About to lose their health insurance. Premium is about to fucking triple. People literally not going to be able to afford it. They're going to go fucking bankrupt. And so we're clearly in the let them eat cake phase of this presidency right now. They had a giant bash at Mar-a-Lago while everybody's fucking going hungry. And here's a little President Caligula's party he threw. Yay! It's a big club and you aren't in it, folks. Yeah, you guys get it. Woo! You and your billionaire buddies get to party like it's 2025, because it is. You guys rule. Must be good to be one of our fucking rulers, isn't it? Here's some more of this party, yay. Woo! It looks boring as shit for one thing. But this is literally fucking Hunger Games in real life. Let them eat cake, folks. Fuck America. Fuck the American people. As our president literally posts AI videos of him shitting on America. As the richest man in the world uses his platform to pay people to demonize the poor, to literally spread mass racism. As hardcore as I've ever seen, they party on our dime, folks. $3.5 million of taxpayer money on the lavish Great Gatsby themed Mar-a-Lago party while 700,000 Americans go unpaid during his shutdown. The longest government shutdown in fucking history. While they fucking party their ass off, folks, because they know nothing matters. They know they've won. They don't believe they're ever fucking leaving power. They don't believe there's anything anybody can do to fucking stop them. And they're just gleefully and evilly ruling us right to our fucking faces. And gaslighting every step of the way, folks. If you've been to the grocery store, you know grocery prices are out of goddamn hand. You know they're fucking skyrocketing. I know there's gotta be a few MAGA people out there hate watching me right now. Come on, you know this is not true. You know grocery prices are not going down, right?
Hi, we're doing really well.
Can I ask you, Mr. President, on that point though,
Yeah.
when the stock market is doing well, that doesn't affect
Yeah.
everybody. Not everybody's invested in the stock market.
It doesn't. 90% of stocks are owned by 10% of people. All right, the stock market doing really well mostly seriously affects a very small amount of people.
But there have been grocery
No,
prices are up.
401ks. People have 401ks. Their 401ks are double what they
Literally nobody's 401k is doubled, okay? Maybe
This
if
is
you're
true.
100% of your 401k is in like Bitcoin ETFs, you might have made like 60% more money or some shit. But 0% people's
Damn, we need more
investments have
bolts.
doubled since Trump was
Buck
president.
bolts.
a year ago.
But for people that don't have 401ks or are not invested in the stock market, they've seen their grocery prices go up. Inflation.
No, you're wrong. They went up under Biden. Right now, they're going
You
down.
can't just say you're wrong.
It's all
Like
going
you
up. It's
can't
bullshit.
just
I
be
know
like.
MAGAs who are hate watching, right? You know it's not true, but you don't care, right? You don't really give a shit about anything.
You can't
really.
just be like
So,
you're wrong.
I'm okay
Like
with
you
what people
can't,
start, to be
like
honest
you
with because
can't
most
do
MAGA
that.
are poor ass motherfucking shit, and they're the ones gonna be hit hardest by all this.
It's so
Sucks that other
stupid.
people have to suffer too, but
My grocery prices are going up. No, they aren't. Oh, okay.
And then they asked him.
I'm
about
sorry.
the
I'm
healthcare
sorry
plan
for saying
as,
that.
Tens of millions of Americans
It's so
lose their health care.
fucking dumb, dude.
What's your plan, motherfucker? Same shit he always says.
Care is terrible. It's bad health care at far too high a price.
Obamacare.
We should fix that. We should fix.
But you won't fix it. You were president for 4 years. You didn't fix it. You will never fucking fix it. You never put forth a plan to fix it. Your only plan is to fucking end it, to get rid of people's health care, and then have them go fucking bankrupt. That's the only fucking plan. The Republican plan, as always, if you get sick, die quickly.
Fix it. And we can fix it with the Democrats. All they have to do is let the country open and we'll fix it.
That's right. All you have to do is bend the knee. All you have to do is let my big, beautiful bill go through. And then I promise we'll fix healthcare. You can believe me, right? Of course not. Everywhere your fucking mouth's a lie. Nobody believes you, you fucking orange goof.
They have to
So
let the country open, and I'll sit down with the Democrats.
Totally
and we'll
going
fix
to.
It. But they have to
I've
let
never done it before. I've never even thought about doing it before, but trust me, gonna really do it this time, y'all.
the country. And
So
you know what
your
they have
plan-
to do? All they have to do is raise 5 hands. We don't need all of them.
But so you're saying your plan is to tell the Democrats to vote to end the shutdown.
Correct. Very simple.
And that you will put forward a health care plan?
No.
No.
We will work
No.
on fixing
We
the
work
bad
on
health
fixing
care
it.
that we have. Right now, we have terrible health care.
Why haven't you already worked on fixing that? It's one of the biggest problems in American history. You didn't work on it the first 4 years. Why would you suddenly work? Just so stupid.
It's expensive for the people, not for the government, for the people.
So fucking
With all due respect,
dumb,
you're talking
dude.
about fixing the healthcare.
Yeah, we're gonna go over to this
Democrats, y'all.
yellow
You
thing.
said you'd
I've been
fix it.
talking about it for a long time. We almost did it. We were
We
one
almost-
vote short. We
so
would have great
close.
health care.
We had great
That
health
was
care.
in 2017 when Senate
Yeah, we have
Republicans
great
failed
health care.
by
We have the
one
worst
vote
fucking health care in the
repeal
world.
Obamacare.
And they had nothing to replace it with. They're just taking it away.
We can make it much less expensive for people and give them
Then why
much
haven't you?
better health care.
But where is
and
that
I'd
plan?
Be willing
Okay.
to
Where's
work with
that
the
We're
Democrats on
going
that.
over here.
So once again, it doesn't answer the question. You're just filibusters, which is why it's useless to even interview this motherfucker.
He literally said like,
He either doesn't answer or he just pivots to something else and talks, rambles. The man
Whatever.
today, how about that guy you pardoned that gave your family $2 billion in investment? You guys hear about this? This guy literally gave the Trump family $2 billion in investments and then gave them multiple millions of dollars just fucking outright. Shanping Zhao, why did you pardon this guy? How is this not just open corruption when this guy invested $2 billion? Here's the answer.
This year, the president has pardoned or shortened the sentences of more than 1,600 people. The latest pardon was for a cryptocurrency tycoon who is known as CZ. The company CZ founded, Binance, helped boost the profile of the Trump family's crypto
Binance
firm,
guy.
World Liberty Financial. He pled guilty in 2023 to violating.
He docked at the Smart Metal War, 4 giant legs stretched down into the deep, lifting a mountain of metal into the sky.
Harm to U.S. national security, essentially by allowing terrorist groups like Hamas to move millions.
An elevator connecting the dock to the main docking area to the main platform lies ahead.
So, like, even if this is true, this does not make you look good. You are the one claiming
what is
that
this place?
Biden
Haven't you
used
heard?
the
It's
auto
the
pen to
Iron
pardon
Haven
people.
Corporation's
That
new
Biden
drilling
knew what the fuck
rig,
he's
or it would
doing.
be if you
Why
were
are you
on
pardoning
schedule.
people if you don't know who the fuck they are?
Right now, it's
Isn't
the
that a
platform.
dereliction of your duty just to pardon people? But first, he's gonna say, "I have no idea who the guy is."
The
But
boss of
then,
Doc's
the next words
gonna
over his mouth
pay
seem
for
to
sure if he shows
suggest
up
he's lying.
and the drill hasn't started.
A 4-month sentence or something like that, and I heard it was a Biden witch hunt.
It seems like you do know he is then.
The ships delivering crates of materials keep going missing, and HQ says they're not able to dispatch any for a few weeks.
Then you pardoned CZ.
Waddenar marked the last known location on the map.
Pay for play.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I know nothing about it because I'm too busy doing the.
Then why did you pardon him?
No, I can only tell you.
Yeah, if he doesn't know anything about it, then why did he pardon him?
I'm glad they
That's
are because it's probably
weird.
a great industry, crypto. I think it's good. You know, they're running a business. They're not in government.
Yeah, they're not government. They're not getting any benefits whatsoever from me pardoning the guy that gave them $2 billion. Just, like I said, just abject corruption, but no Trump supporter cares, folks. They love it. They want him to be a trillionaire.
I see.
They want him to bankrupt the country. They want him to sell us the fuck out because he is their god, right? In Trump, they trust. They don't care about America. They only care about Trump. That's where their loyalty lies. So to them, they fucking love this. Every penny to their glorious leader, nothing for the rest of us. And they asked Mike Johnson, and he did exactly what Trump just did. It's the same playbook they always fucking did. They play stupid.
I don't
even though
know.
100% they know who this guy is. They live, eat, breathe, sweat politics all goddamn day long. They know all about this. But they don't want to answer the question, so they're just like, I never even heard of this. They pivot to something else they want to talk about. Look at this
So
Weasley fucking
stupid.
bullshit.
Questions. Manu, you get it first every time. This is not fair.
Last week, you came here to these mics and you were very critical of Joe Biden's use of the auto pen, his pardon. You said you didn't even know he was pardoning. The last night on 60 Minutes, President Trump admitted not knowing he pardoned a crypto billionaire.
It is.
To money laundering. Does that also concern you?
I don't know anything about that. I didn't see the interview. You have to ask the president about that. I'm not sure. Yes.
Yeah, but he just told you what happened, so you can give your opinion about it. If you're not a spineless fucking pussy, you would give your opinion if he asked you a question about any Democrat who did the similar thing, right? Even if you never heard of it before, you would give your opinion about it. But always the same way. I don't know. Just play fucking stupid and social intelligence and then move on, folks. Because nothing matters. Why not? There's no penalty for it, so why not do that? I don't know why anybody bothers to ask these people questions at all. And then here's how
It's very spooky.
Kleptocracies work, folks, where the rich get all the benefits, where they have the backs of
Spooky
their
time.
rich stooge buddies, but the rest of us get hung out to fucking dry. So the guy that wrote Dilbert, Scott Adams, is a big Trump nut hugger. One of just the worst sacks of shit on Twitter. So he been dying of prostate cancer. Main reason he's dying is because instead of doing the regular chemotherapy treatment, he's been taking ivermectin to treat his cancer, y'all.
That's so fucking dumb.
Surprisingly,
That's so
not going
fucking
well.
dumb.
So the motherfucker dying, he on death's door, so he reaching out to Donald Trump. Mr. Trump, help me, Mr. Trump. Scott Adams says, on
My
Monday, I
God.
will ask
Oh my
President
God.
Trump via X to help save my life. He offered to help me if I needed it. I need it. As many of you know, I have metastasized prostate cancer. My healthcare provider, Kaiser Northern of California, has approved my application to receive newly FDA-approved drug called Pluvicto. But they have dropped the ball in scheduling the brief
that's so fucking
to
dumb.
administer it, and I can't seem to fix that. Is that it's supposed to be IV? I don't know. I am declining fast. I will ask President Trump if he can get Kaiser of Northern California to respond and schedule it for Monday. That will give me a fighting chance to stick around on this planet a little bit longer. It's not a cure, but it does give good results to many people. So of course, they were jotting the spot. Donald Trump Jr. going to make sure that my data sees this. We're all praying for you. They were all on it, folks. All circling the wagons around this one guy, this one millionaire Trump supporter to make sure he has the best health care.
On it.
Donald Trump is like, I'm on it. I'm on it. Fuck all the other
He's
American
on it.
citizens. I'm literally putting out videos of me shitting on American citizens' head as tens of millions of them lose their health care, as tens of millions of them lose their SNAP benefits. I don't do fucking shit for them as I bail out Argentina for $40 billion, as I bail out the fucking farmers for billions of dollars. I don't give a shit about the American people, but for you, my rich buddies, fucking anything. Hell yeah. I got your fucking back. And then all the right-wing influencers were posting this like it was a great thing that was happening here. Funded by billionaires in Russia, Benny Johnson. President Donald Trump has responded to Scott Adams' message requesting his help on getting the treatment he needs. On it. Incredible. It's so incredible. I am heartened, though, because 99% of the comments on all these right-wing social media posts who are all on the same page, who all got their talking points memo to spread how this is such a good, positive thing, they're all calling this bullshit out. Talking about how it's great.
Where's
how
the
Donald Trump's rich
photographer?
buddies get special treatment while the rest of them get thrown on the fucking bus. Yeah, too bad he didn't step up and feed the hungry. Too bad his kids with cancer had cancer research cut by Trump.
Yeah.
Millions of people face serious illness every day with no direct pipeline to a billionaire president, and yet here we are with a system where wealth, connections, and political favor can suddenly put you in the fast lane for attention or resources. Yep, that's whose lives matter, not yours. You can die. Your kids can die. But Scott Adams gets to live on because he sucked Trump's dick repeatedly. And then they're posting stuff. Thank God, this is what I voted for. Jack piece of shit. I can confirm Scott Adams now has an appointment tomorrow for his cancer treatment. And like almost all the comments are like, this is fucking bullshit. That the elite gets special treatment, great. But at least she's being honest. That is what she voted for. She's voted for oligarchs to have everything, to fucking rule you, to live for fucking ever, and you to die quickly in bankruptcy and in fucking pain, you stupid sacks of shit. Hey, and that's what a lot of you voted for. So, I'm for them. Die in pain. And yeah, Trump and MAGA, fuck them kids with cancer. Scott Adams, the ivermectin, Finman didn't work. Can I get special cancer treatment? Trump and MAGA, anything for the Dilbert millionaire. Yeah, RFK Jr. Scott, how do I reach you? Literally, as they leave millions of Americans to die.
Here we go, baby.
As they abandon us, as they destroy health care. How can we reach you, millionaire Dilbert guy, to help you? Just connecting you guys via text. Yay! But at least everybody's fucking calling this shit out. So that's heartening. Maybe more people wake up to the fact that it's a big club and you and I aren't in it. You ain't ever.
You have the lenses. Oh, they've not gotten damaged by the seawater.
The tweet, folks. Hypocrisy. That is the hallmark of conservatism. Here is Scott Adams from September 23.
Ability to unlock camera.
Don't ask a president to make healthcare or moral decisions for you. No one will respect that process. Oh, really? You do tell.
Tell me about large fish.
I wish you talked to Scott Adams in 2025. But hey, that was a Biden was president, right? You fucking pussy-ass snowflake libtards. Don't expect your president to help you with your medical care. Then he starts down.
Bottlenose dolphins.
Trump, please, Mr. Trump. I'm dying, Mr. Trump. Just fuck. It's always fuck you.
Birds
fuck you.
and reptiles.
Every day for them, nothing for you. You can fucking die. That's what they want. But let them get a little sick.
But yes, not many consider reptiles when they think of the ocean. Loggerhead turtles, the maras, and gill cliffs.
If you've enough status and wealth, you
So
can
water
skip the queue for
crocodiles.
medical treatment, or even buy yourself a pardon. Different set of fucking rules, folks. Not even America anymore.
Yeah.
And they just bailed out everybody, folks. Trump admins $12 billion in tariff bailouts for farmers. He's taking the tariff money. I don't even know how they're doing this, folks. I've talked about this before. I guess he could just tax unilaterally without Congress approval, just tax the American citizens, the largest tax increase in history, and then that's just a slush fund to pay for anything he wants to out of, because he's a dictator now. So 15 or 12 billion to the fucking farmers to fix the problem he caused. And now he's building out coal plants, because why not? The dude hates renewable energies. He hates anything that might advance this country to the future a little bit. They want to keep us in the dark ages to make sure we can never compete with China ever again. So that's what we're down, folks. The Trump administration is making $100 million available for existing coal plants to help make them profitable. The Energy Department says, yay, yay, $100 million going to people that are already billionaires, folks. But once again, everything for them, nothing for you.
Inspect the footprints.
Whatever the fuck he wants with. And a lot of MAGA tears, and I love it, folks. Schadenfreude. At least we get to watch him cry and suffer. At first, Christine was like, "All of your liberal tears make me happy. Wake up and
why do people
and get ready for many more.
Enjoy other people's suffering?
Get over it." I absolutely love how he takes up so much space in your heads, rent free. Then she was like, "We did it! Trump 2024, real Donald Trump. Welcome home to my president." Crying tears of joy. God bless President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance. And now here's how it's going. Christine's like, "Mr. President, my husband is in the Texas National Guard and is not being paid while he's
she's
working.
a Texan? I'm
This is
so
a
sorry.
disgrace to our country. I recently got laid off from my private sector job, and now we have no income. We are desperate. I've never been in this position before. Please help." Oh my God, I love it. Oh God, I hope it lasts for fucking ever. I hope he never gets paid. I hope you guys are so fucking depressed. I drink your tears, bitch. I drink them all out. Delicious fucking salty, bitch. Ooh,
I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to.
And let's do one more.
Slump down to their level.
Never enough.
I think it's shitty.
Then this one. Tristan Snell at first was like, "No, you can't just deport people." Well, that's not. This is what Nasty says. "No, you can't just deport people without legal due process. No, you can't just fire federal employees without legal due process. No, you can't just impose across-the-board tariffs without Congress. Apparently, you can do all that." To which Nasty responds, "How does it feel to have Trump syndrome, soy boy?" That's right. You're literally just describing exactly what Trump's doing, but reporting on what Trump's doing is a derangement. That's how we justify to ourselves ignoring every word out of your fucking mouth. We just claim you're deranged, and so we don't have to listen to the facts you're spewing. And then, "My Christmas wish for my country, may all Trump's cruel plans fail utterly, and may the country survive in spite of him." To which Nasty says, "This man has Trump syndrome on Christmas. Man, your life must suck." And now, how's it going, Nasty? "Hell, I've been with the DOD for 10 plus years in cybersecurity and lost my job. What sense does that make? Real Donald Trump? Yep, I voted for this, lost my job, and shit went up. 47, you had me fooled. At real Donald Trump, well, I voted myself right out of a job. Worked cybersecurity for the Army contract, and they didn't pick me up at the end of the month. I want to thank you." Yeah, think him hard. I'm pretty sure you ain't done no fucking thinking. That's the goddamn problem, you fucking moron. I hope you never get a job. I hope you live a miserable, sad existence, a very short, miserable, sad existence, and then, you know, whatever happens, I look forward to. But you know who loves it, folks? You know who loves throwing the Democrats under the bus? You know who loves spending all their time?
We're not doing that.
Virtue signaling to Republicans that I'm actually one of you. Amazing what a little brain damage can do. It's John Fetterman, who's over on CNN and wants everybody to know the Democrats are the one who did the shutdown.
I'm deeply distressing to know that 42 million Americans are going to.
Yeah, 42 million Americans. Dude can't even fucking talk. God damn it.
to know that 42 million Americans are going to lose their SNAP benefits. And now that's one of the big reasons why I refuse to shutting our government down. And again, I feel like the Democrats really need to own the shutdown.
Yeah, it's the Democrats' fault. I mean, Republicans own all three branches of government. They can literally open the government at any time they want to by using the nuclear option, as Marjorie Trader Queen has pointed out multiple times. And in fact, they've already passed laws, the Democrats did, to make sure that SNAP is funded in case of a government shutdown. But instead of telling the truth about that, of course, you're going to blame the fucking Democrats. Because this man going to run as a Republican, not even trying to hide it. And here he is, folks. Yay! Yay with Laura Trump. Thumbs up, everybody. Saturday, 9 p.m. Everybody tune in to listen to me suck Trump's dick even more and sell out the Democrats. Hooray! Just fuck everything about this guy. Come on, Strokes. You had one job, Stroke. I believe in you, though, Stroke. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, number 2. This time, finish him. And that is my coverage of the economy, folks.
Finish
and
it.
Now it's time for halftime.
It's 9/11. Okay.
No, wait a minute. It's not time for halftime. I lied. We're going to do one more section. All right. One more section coming up, folks, and then halftime. So plenty of time to get your super chat set if you want to, if you're able to get your super chat in. No, wrong buttons. Okay, wrong. I'll bet. You didn't see that. And sell out, definitely selling out. He didn't get much money from APEC, though. That's crazy. I'm surprised his wife hasn't left him yet. Definitely going to, though. I imagine there's going to be a big divorce after he loses the primary. Did I miss Vance and Erica? You did. We already did that at the very top of the show. Usually, whatever I put in the thumbnail, I do fucking first. It's the top story. So rewind, baby. It was a good section. And all right, we're along, folks. Gonna do a little secret police section. Where's that? Super chats. Boom! Trump secret police terrorizing America, so they didn't let up on Halloween, y'all. The secret police out rampaging across America.
What's today?
The mayhem, terrorism, violence.
Times.
Lots of footage of this. First off, we're going to start off in Albany Park, where they fired pepper balls to disperse an angry crowd, and they arrested 2 U.S. citizens. Here's the local news.
Well, in Evanston today, residents rallied after federal agents conducted immigration enforcement operations today. It sparked lots of outrage.
New video shared with WGN tonight shows controversial tactics by Border Patrol. WGN's Jill Hillary explains what residents say unfolded.
Shame! This is not okay!
So this thing, I put it out time and time again on the show. They've been told, just ram people's cars, just cause car wrecks. And they just drag people out of their cars after you've wrecked into them, because you don't have to treat them with any dignity whatsoever. If you suspect somebody is here illegally, you can literally just ram into them, injure them, do whatever the fuck you want to them. You don't have to treat them like a human being. Treat them less than a fucking dog. And so they're doing it. They boxed this lady in, rammed into her car, and then jerked her out and arrested her.
Get the out of Evanston!
When I came up on her, they were tearing her out of the car. She was on the ground. Her shoes fell off.
Allie Harnett says she saw that woman after the red car the woman was driving collided into a federal agent's vehicle near the intersection of Oakton and Asbury around 12:15 Friday afternoon.
Witnesses say that ICE absolutely caused the accident. They stopped the car. They boxed her in. I'm not sure exactly how it happened, but she was not about to rear-end ICE on purpose.
This video shot shortly after the crash shows a disturbance between immigration agents and residents at the intersection.
Yeah, it gets worse, folks. Watch, you're about to drag a guy's face through the concrete who was there, just trying to stand up to the secret police. Here's another angle of the same event in Evanston.
Was ist das?
Look at this big brave alpha male there with his little mace to make sure while they're rubbing this guy's face or punching his face, dragging his face across the concrete.
Oh, damn
the
it.
secret police can have his back and make sure if you try to help this man, we'll fucking pepper spray you right in the fucking face because you don't have any rights anymore. You will lay down and be abused and you will fucking love it. Here in Chicago, Illinois, ICE in
traveling merchant.
They did that lady in red, but this is not the same case, y'all. This is another example of them doing this?
A Ford Explorer. They're getting off. He's backing up into me.
Yep, it's exactly that other lady.
Why are you backing up into me?
Because she was filming them.
It
You're not
is not
allowed to film
illegal.
the secret police.
It's not illegal.
It doesn't matter.
No, it's not illegal.
You don't have any rights anymore.
It's not illegal.
The dog?
It's not illegal.
It doesn't matter.
It's not illegal.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Me están arrestando 16th and
You do not have the right to film the secret police anymore. That's what they fear the most, folks.
It's not
They
illegal.
want to
What's your
do their
badge
dirty deeds in the dark.
What's your
It's fucked up.
3305?
It does not matter what the law
Very
is.
fucked up.
They are federally exempt.
Super fucked up.
They can do anything to you. No accountability. And here's another angle from where they backed into the lady in the red car. And this guy was basically just filming them, speaking up to them as they abused her. They grabbed him, threw him to the ground, and started grating his face into the concrete and punching him. He's got both hands behind his back. He's not resisting. He's just trying to keep them from grating his face in the concrete.
Pretty fucked up.
But they want you to resist so they can hurt you more. He's handcuffed behind his back. Big, brave, tough guy right there, isn't he?
Especially tempered angled metal.
And that was after they already grated his face in the concrete like I showed you guys before. So stop resisting. Just let us grate your face in the concrete. Just let us shred your face like it's goddamn cheese. Meanwhile, in Trump's new America, every day's a nightmare. Imagine coming over here, having your whole family over here, having your kids over here, having a life over here, having a job over here, building a life over here, not committing any crimes, and just your whole life ripped away, your family ripped away, your house ripped away, everything you built ripped away.
Yep.
Because you weren't born here. Because somebody's paying Nazis to round you the fuck up and disappear you. Happening all over the country. Here's Portland, Oregon. ICE agents ripping clothes off a woman and dragging her across concrete, fully exposed to crowd. It's a war zone in America now, folks. They were just practicing over in Fallujah. Now they brought it to our shores. And it's just getting started. We're only 10 months into the presidency.
Not a
folks.
fan.
They haven't even signed the Insurrection Act yet, folks. No dignity, no rights, no respect. They want you to be terrorized. They want you to be afraid. They want you to fight back so they can clamp down on you even harder, folks. They hate you. They hate America.
Not a fan.
Just getting worse and worse every week, folks. Here they are pointing guns at people, these big brave men pointing guns at U.S. citizens. Look at him. So tough, isn't he? Yeah. Fucking Nazis don't give a shit. They're so scared of their own fucking shadows.
Ooh, look at that.
These LARPers. These fat dough bitches. Out of shape mama's boys. But they finally get their chance to abuse people. They've sat around in their room. They've sat around in their basements, jacked off to the thought so many nights. How glorious it'd be to hurt people. Strip them of their dignity. Abuse them. And man, they got their opportunity and they're fucking taking it, folks. It's Nazi Christmas. And it doesn't matter if you're a U.S. citizen or not, folks. They're just looking for any
Christmas
brown
time.
to harass.
This
Can
is
make
what
Christmas.
our immigration's become. These guys taking hard-working people. This is what they're doing.
60 monies.
Right in Evanston. People who are working hard, like immigrants, the weakest, right? They definitely don't feel ashamed of what they're doing.
Nope.
Because clearly all those masks are just for nothing.
They think nothing will happen to them, and probably it won't, folks. But holy shit, I hope there's some justice in the world. I hope there's Nuremberg trials for every one of these motherfuckers, even though I know there won't be.
There won't be.
This is absurd.
Doesn't matter for an American citizen.
Absurd, right? This is what America has come to.
Nobody has
What do you want me
rights
to
anymore.
do again? Bring 2 units of lumber to Steel Point, which is just an island to the north.
Okay, this is what is happening. This is what America has become. This Gestapo state. Okay, this is it.
Why do you want to leave? There are so many painful memories. Yeah.
Yep, they're covering their faces on purpose for a reason, y'all.
Bad, you know, kind of criminals.
They know they're evil.
Next to my house.
Yeah, now they're letting it go because they have a new facial scanning service. As I'm about to show you guys, nobody in the United States, whether you're a citizen or not, can opt out of facial scans. They basically have all your information. They can track you and trace you everywhere. And the new secret police has permission to do this to everybody, regardless of what your nationality is.
Okay? Yeah, this is it.
So now they're letting me go. Oopsie, sorry, the pat on the back. Sorry, buddy. Sorry we handcuffed you and violated your rights, but you're really brown. Hey, you have to hand it to us. You are really brown. So, oopsies.
Whoops.
Here they are shoving federal postal workers to the ground for daring to stand up to them and question them.
See federal agents right here getting out of a van and placing a landscaper, Muriel Medina, into custody. He does not resist arrest here, but when a nearby postal worker tries to step in, well, the agents push that postal carrier to the ground.
Yeah, there's a lawsuit waiting for you, but it doesn't matter. They have federal immunity to abuse you, folks. They can kill you. You're not allowed to question the secret police, the God man. Just lay down and take the abuse. And the Oregon Department of Justice submitted multiple video exhibits showing federal officers using extreme force against seemingly non-violent protesters. And, yep, clear as day. Dude just standing there, walk up behind him and bum rush him, push him in the fucking back. Cheap shot, never saw it coming, but who gives a fuck, right? Big, brave, bold men. Look at them. 50 of them. Takes 50 of them to arrest one guy. Aren't they so bold and brave? Aren't they so strong and tough?
Ooh, I don't. Ooh, I think I have that material.
But this is what the fake patriots of the country, this is what they served up to us, folks. They love the idea of authoritarianism.
I think I have that material,
because they don't think this is ever going to backfire on them, folks. Oh, you stepped across the line. It's like a game. Can't do that. Got to throw you to the fucking ground. I feel so much safer, don't you guys? And then they're using AI videos for everything, folks. It's another one of those AI videos that got 53,000 likes. Now, this is so obviously fake and AI, but it doesn't matter. 98% of the comments are people either believing it's real or claiming they believe it's real, because it doesn't matter anymore. This is the future.
Oh yeah,
AI
we have
used
this.
for rage bait to sell any narrative they want. Here they are using AI to demonize peaceful protesters and cheer for when they're abused.
I think this is all we need.
So funny! Yay! The jackbooted thug sprayed her in the face for simply talking to him. You're not allowed to do that. So it's great. They're all cheering for this.
Why is
They're all
that
cheering
funny?
for macing people for First Amendment rights to say what they want to you, because they don't give a shit. Free speech to them was always just about saying the N-word, right? They never believed in it. They will never believe in it.
True.
And this is where we're at, folks. Now ICE agents are wearing purge masks and laughing at American citizens as they ride around in these purge masks and abuse them. Scary fucking shit. ICE agents seen wearing Halloween horror masks. Here they are, folks. It's an ICE agent. We asked Department of Homeland Security if federal agents wore horror masks on raids. They responded, "Happy Halloween." Yeah, woo! We got our jackbooted thugs wearing purge masks where they point guns at people and grate your face into the concrete. And they're wondering why their lives are in danger, folks. Hey, DHS, I love purge masks. I think everybody should have a fucking purge mask. I'm with you, motherfuckers. You guys want to get crazy? Let's get fucking crazy, baby. Everybody should pick up a purge mask just in case. Hey, if they got one, you need one. That's all I'm fucking saying. You guys want to do the purge? Let's do it, baby. All right. Hey, there's more of us than there are of you. I know they just put like 40,000 new secret police. I know they got you funded about half what the Marines make a year or whatever, but there's still way more of us than there are of you motherfuckers. You guys want to fuck around and find out? Fuck around and find out. I'm just saying. And then they asked Trump, hey, you got the secret police
No sense
out
in
here,
wasting time. Let's get
arresting American
moving.
citizens, taking people, knocking them to the ground, grating their face into the concrete, jacking people in the fucking backs. You got people shooting priests in the fucking foreheads with rubber bullets. You got people shooting priests in the fucking face with tear gas canisters, all caught on videos. They're wearing purge masks when they round people up. Do you think Trump, do you think they might be going a little too far? What do you think Trump said?
I'll be right back.
Recently, Americans have been watching videos of ICE tackling a young mother, tear gas being used in a Chicago residential neighborhood, and the smashing of car windows. Have some of these raids gone too far?
No, I think they haven't gone far enough because we've been held back by the judges, by the liberal judges.
Yeah, not far enough. Hey, they should just start murdering people. That's what should really happen. They should just abuse people even fucking more than they're already doing. All right? Just whatever you want to fucking do. Have fun. Have fun. Just go nuts, really, to be honest with you. Just bring out your inner fucking psycho and just rip and roar, baby. That's our president, folks. He hates you. And whatever they can do to you, he gets off on it. Case in point, the National Guard Quick Reaction Force readied for cities. I already told you guys this is happening. They got it all set up. The National Guard is developing a quick reaction force of troops trained in crowd control and civil disturbance that can be readily deployed to U.S. cities by January, according to a leaked memo viewed by Task and Purpose. So they got it all in place, for folks, for him to do the Insurrection Act. That's the whole point. And then they're trying on purpose to get people to rise up and revolt so they can hammer that shit down.
Yep. Well.
Then they asking folks, you promised
It's
you'd
what
only
it
deport
is.
the worst of the worst. Criminals, rapists, murderers, and yet we see the vast majority of the people getting rounded up and disappear and have no criminal records whatsoever. What do you have to say to all the people you lied to?
More recently, Americans have been watching videos of ICE tackling a young mother, tear gas being used in a Chicago residential neighborhood, and the smashing of car windows. Have some of these raids gone too far?
No, I think they haven't gone far enough because we've been held back.
We haven't gone far enough. Is that what he said?
Were put in by Biden and by Obama.
You're okay with those tactics?
Yeah, because you have to get the people out. You know, you have to look at the people. Many of them are murderers. Many of them are people
Most
that
are not
were
murderers.
thrown out of their countries because they were, criminals.
Well, you promised in your campaign that you were going to deport the worst of the worst. Violent criminals,
we're doing that.
rapists.
Well, that's what we're
But
doing.
a lot of the people that your administration has arrested and deported
Sure.
are violent criminals. Landscapers,
Sure.
nannies, construction
Oh, no.
workers,
Landscapers
farm
who are criminals,
workers.
Yeah, landscapers who are criminals? No, the vast majority of
Landscapers
people.
are criminals? Are they?
Unless you
Really?
consider being in the country illegally, which they all do, folks. But they never cared about any of this. They were just
Wait,
lying
what?
about that so they could round up all
Landscapers
the
are
Browns.
criminals?
Because they're deathly serious, folks. They're deathly serious about this whole great replacement thing. They're deathly serious about making sure white people stay in the majority for fucking ever, no matter what. And this is all part of it. Not going to let up anytime soon. And hey, once they're done with all the brown folks, like this is what I was saying earlier, man. I'm glad I'm not a black American in this country
Landscapers
because
are criminals?
you can definitely see where all this shit is going. It's very, very transparent. Then they asked them again, hey, you once again said that if you wanted to, you could send more than the National Guard into these cities. What did you mean by that? And you can tell he's champing at the bit for an excuse to declare the Insurrection Act.
Tuesday, while speaking to American troops in Japan, you talked about U.S. cities that are having trouble with crime, and you said, if we need more than the National Guard, we'll send more than the National Guard. What does that mean, send more than the National Guard?
Well, if you had to send in the Army or if you had to send in the Marines, I'd do that in a heartbeat. You know, you have a thing called the Insurrection Act. You know that, right? Do you know that I could use that immediately and no judge can even challenge me on that?
Yeah, no judge can even challenge you, baby. As soon as I decide to do an Insurrection Act, it's all over. I'm a dictator for life. Nobody can challenge me. I have total authority to do whatever the fuck I want. And if anybody decides to rise up and try to fight back, gonna send the Army in, gonna send the Marines in, gonna drone strike you motherfuckers. I'm already doing it. I already got the streets militarized, folks. I've already got you guys used to fucking martial law. We boil the frog slowly. It's all over. It's all over. We got all the dominoes set up. No plan has ever been more see-through than this plan, guys. And then next step, ICE plans cash bonuses for private bounty hunters. That's terrifying. So bounty hunters already basically have no rules. They can do whatever they want to. They can abuse
like Dale
anybody
from
they
King
want
of the
to,
Hill.
get away with it. So they're just going to basically put bounties. You can guys go out there and do whatever you want to any brown person. Abuse as many citizens as you want to, as long as it leads you eventually to getting a brown person who's here illegally. And we'll pay a huge bonuses to these mercenaries who are going to be roaming our street and terrorizing us. Imagine thousands of Dog the Bounty Hunters just roaming the streets, terrorizing America.
What is he doing right now?
That's what's
Dog
next,
the Bounty
folks.
Hunter.
Because the secret police is not bad enough. We need paid thugs and mercenaries roaming our streets next, and that's coming. And as I told you guys earlier, apparently, according to DHS memos, American citizens cannot refuse to have our faces scanned. This is where we're at, y'all, folks. Remember, they were so scared of 5G. Remember, they were so scared of the government tracking and tracing them. Crickets, 100% crickets from every goddamn right-wing influencer, because they were never about fucking shit. Everybody who pretended like they were scared about being tracked and traced, fake as fuck. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, does not let people decline to be scanned by its new facial recognition app, which the agency uses to verify a person's identity and their immigration status, according to an internal Department of Homeland Security DHS document. The document also says any face photos taken by the app, called Mobile Fortify, will be stored for 15 years, including those of U.S. citizens. Oh, goody, yeah, all of us. You all get scanned, your pictures kept, so you can be tracked and traced for up to 15 years by our government. Hey, where you at, MAGA? Where you at? Oh, you who are worried about your privacy, where you at? Any of you care about any of this at all? Of course you don't. Of course you don't. You love the authoritarianism. You were always bootlickers. You're very feeble-minded, and you want Daddy Trump to tell you what to do. And hey, if you have to be tracked and traced, if everybody's rights have to be violated, if America, as we know it, has to fucking end, you're okay with that. Because it's easier than how to think for yourself, isn't it? And Shady Vance once again. I don't know if this is a slip or not. I guess it doesn't matter what he says. But here he is talking about how only terrible people would mistreat dogs. And he's not talking about Ice Barbie.
Oh, he's talking about
a book about shooting her own dog in the head.
Yep.
He's talking about Hassan Piker, y'all. You know what Hassan Piker dog
I know.
Is? So basically, Hassan Piker was on stream one day, and his dog was making noise, and he was like telling his dog to be quiet, and his dog got one of his claws stuck in his bed, and he yelped.
Yep.
And so he was also
I
his
know
collar.
of that.
I guess it was a rumble collar. Basically, rumble collars are something you put on dogs, and if the dog barks, it hears the noise and it rumbles, and it makes the dog start barking. I actually had one before. I used it for like 2 days on Boomer, and I figured it was kind of cruel. It doesn't hurt them. It doesn't shock them or anything. It just confuses them. Because when they bark, it starts barking that. What the fuck is that? They start barking. It works.
Yeah, 100%.
But I read online after I bought it and tried it out. I read online some people say it's cruel and you shouldn't use it. So I basically removed it immediately. But it wasn't harmful or anything. And I think that's what he had on his dog. But the fact that he yelped when he got his paw caught made people claim that Hassan Piker had a shock collar on his dog and he was shocking his dog. None of that was
didn't have a
fucking true.
shock
Anyway,
collar.
so here's J.D. Vance taking this opportunity to shit on Hassan Piker and claim that he is cruel to animals, while he literally backs up Kristi Noem, who was a admitted dog murderer.
Fucking wild.
No.
Hassan
Not like Hassan Piker. No.
Wasn't that disgusting?
No electrocution of dogs here.
How disgusting is that? What does that tell you about a person?
Well, I think it tells you that they're not. That
Kristi Noem shot and killed her dog.
To an innocent animal, you're probably the kind of person who doesn't worry about suffering in people as well.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. That's exactly why you guys hired Kristi Noem, right?
It's
wild. In a decent society, a woman putting in a book that she murdered her own puppy because she hated it would disqualify her for any public office. But she knew that we live in such a trash society that if she bragged about murdering her own puppy, that you guys would put her in a position of authority where she could abuse fucking people. You guys picked her to do that, and you guys back her every step of the fucking way on purpose. You just said the quiet part out loud. You know what she is. Yet instead of calling her out for it, you lie about Hassan Piker and try to call him out for it. But this is why you guys put her in that position to begin with. I sued over inhumane torture.
That is like the most wild
you guys
thing
know exactly
ever.
that people who are cruel to animals are exactly the type of people who will abuse people's rights, who will torture them, who will be inhumane, and that's exactly why you hired her for the job. Illinois advocates sued federal authorities Friday over alleged inhuman and torturous conditions at Chicago-era federal immigration. Imagine a country so trash that bragging about murdering your dog actually helps you get high-powered positions. That's who we are, folks. That's America. Scum of the fucking earth. But a lot of people climbing up in ICE's ass and letting them know they were there. Heroes among us. Not going quietly like this gentleman giving ICE the business.
Hey, tough guy. Oh, I'm a tough guy. I wear a helmet and sunglasses because I'm so scared of people. You prick. You prick. Kick your fucking ass, you piece of shit.
Yeah, we fought a couple of wars against fascists. I guess we got to do that fucking shit again. I guess this time it'll be done with fucking purge mask.
More of the doing corporations.
Here's a bunch of Border Patrol agents walking up to this guy trying to intimidate them because he dare film the God Man. Not allowed to do that, but he ain't backing down.
Look at the pieces of shit here. Pieces of fucking human garbage. Shame on you.
I don't care.
We're the big brave man gonna walk up to him, try to intimidate him so he doesn't have First Amendment rights.
Is what you are. Supervisory Border Patrol agent with United States Border Patrol.
Suck a dick.
Us in the last location.
Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares.
You will be arrested. I haven't impeded you. I haven't followed you. Yes, sir. First warning. Already been warned. Warned for what?
He was just
purge mask on. My cat's broken.
Stupid.
Fucking cat.
Bro, that's the dumbest shit.
Shame on you. The fuck out of our community.
The fuck out. Good on you for not being intimidated. Backing down.
Yep.
Ready? Let's get the fuck out of here. He's recording us. Cameras are like ice kryptonite. Can't stand that shit. And big shot to Matthew Lillard. Seems like a pretty cool guy, to be honest with you. Ain't got no problem with him. Here's Matthew Lillard at Forever Hollywood.
Fuck ICE. In this time, in this city, we need to lead with love. Do not forget that shit in this moment. Not to be political.
Not to be political.
Not to be political and shit. Second of all, vote. Top 50. Yes to 50. You have to vote. If you don't vote, we are going down. So it's on us. And if you don't like that, I'm so not sorry.
Yeah, you go. Kind of making me want to scream. I'm sorry. What else? We got anything else? Couple more. Donald Trump is more known as Elon Musk. So racism all the time. That's what the world's richest man has decided to promote. Every opportunity he has, he's going to take it. So he got invited on the most popular podcast in the world, the Joe Rogan Show. And never miss an opportunity to try to shit on.
If you want to come on here,
hatred, he had this to
say.
It's like lovely sort of
fill out with my podcast
in England, Scotland, Ireland. They've been like sort of living their lives quietly. They're like hobbits, frankly. So it's in fact, J.R.R. Tolkien based the hobbits on people he knew in small town England, because they were just like lovely people who like to, you know, smoke their pipe and have nice meals and everything's pleasant. The hobbits in the Shire. So he was talking about, you know, places like Hertfordshire, like the Shires around in the Greater London area, Oxfordshire type of thing. But
I don't like him talking about. I don't like him talking about the king.
Protected them from
the Shire.
But since they
I'm
have
not a fan of that.
No exposure to the dangers of the world, they don't realize that they're there until one day.
Not a fan. Not a fan of that.
1,000 people show up in your village of 500 out of nowhere and start raping the kids. This has now happened God knows how many times.
That's right. The Browns going to come in and rape all your kids. Nothing left to Britain anymore. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Once again, folks, wants us to fight a culture war so we don't fight a class war. He's terrified of getting gorked like Charlie Court.
I don't like it.
But I would be too, motherfucker.
Ugh.
One of the most
Not a
evil
fan.
sacks of shit on the planet. Hey, if somebody's going to get gorked, it's going to be Elon Musk. Not that I want that to happen. Live forever, Elon. One more, folks. United States has cemented its new asylum plans. And apparently, you're going to be shocked. Only white folks. Only white folks. Annual U.S. asylum limit is now set to 7,500. It's almost entirely white Afrikaners. Speaking of Elon Musk, the Trump administration is restricting the number of refugees admitted annually to the United States to 7,500. And they will mostly be white South Africans. Sugar, yeah, but like I said, folks, they're deadly serious about the whole great replacement thing. They're very serious about only having white people in this fucking country. So they're not trying to hide it, folks. Racism, full force, all the goddamn time. Mask, I don't know if they were ever on or not, but they're definitely not now. And that is my secret police coverage. And now it's time for halftime. Finally, almost 2 hours into the show. I told you it's going to be a monster show tonight. So thank you guys for joining me. Please forgive me for this very quick commercial. And folks, red alert! Red alert! Definitely not now. Shut up, Dusty. Folks, I'm trying to keep the show going. It's the only show on YouTube like this, but we're coming up on critical times. So I'm just saying, like, if you enjoy my show and you don't want to cancel, it's a perfect time to chip in and help out the show. If you click on the More button to the description, it pops down. The very first link is to my Patreon account. Become a member, please. Become a member, folks. The money drops.
I'm doing all I can, Dusty.
I'm desperately trying to keep the show on. A lot of you out there, if the show goes off the air, you're going to wish that you would have chipped in a couple bucks when you had the chance, and it'll be too late. Don't let it be too late. Please help me out, folks, while you can. I'm just saying, like, the market will decide. It's all good either way, but all I can do is try. All I can do is tell you guys. So please, please, please chip in. I appreciate you. And you also get access to all the after parties. And as promised, we have an after party tonight. Starts right here.
Oh, do we have an after party tonight?
So go sign up to our Patreon, please. And also, super chats. You can super chat me, but also PayPal. Aim your camera phone at the QR code or just check the description of the video. It's cultofdestiny2@gmail.com. That's my PayPal. Great way to support the show. I'm reading all the PayPals at the end of the show, so get your PayPal in right now. Help out the show. And thank you in advance. And all right, let's read the super chats. How are we doing on the super chats tonight? I saw a big one, or a couple big ones. So let's see what we're doing. Rebecca Poise. What's up, Rebecca? Accurate portrait of the two loathsome people. On that note, hello to the best community ever.
We have orcas behind us.
Rebecca? Are you been feeling better? Looking forward to hanging out with you tomorrow, Rebecca. And as always, thank you for your kindness. Everybody, heap your love on Rebecca. Vusu Larito, vegan trucker. Watching from Statue of Liberty. Hope you got my PayPal. Gonna check it. I bet I did. Gonna read all the PayPals at the end of the show. Thank you for your amazing generosity there, Vusu. Cryo Drago found out his new song. It's awesome. Really highlights the hypocrisy of Christianity. Yeah. I kind of wish that It went more viral and got more views. But what you gotta do, I listened to it 1,000,000 times myself, and I fucking loved it. So I'm gonna enjoy that for many years to come, and that's all that matters. You gotta make art for yourself, folks, and you gotta be okay with it. Thank you.
You have to make art for yourself. Actually, very
can't wait till they break rock on Dusty. Psh.
Thing to say.
Man, I hope I don't have to be part of no chain gang. Have to go out there and break no fucking rocks. Think I just rather.
Ooh, redhead. I'm a fisherman. I'm a sightseer.
Very generous, swagging cat as always.
I'm nobody.
Yours, handsome son of a bitch. Eric Medina, $10 skipping.
I struggle to believe that your ship looks like you're a fisherman.
Thank you.
You look
Keep me in
as
business, man. I need it. It all adds up, and I appreciate your generosity, Eric. Venture Van, $20.
It's a pleasure to meet you all the same.
Last week. Let me know. I gotta. My phone is dead. All right,
what
next
do you need
episode,
help with?
I promise, next episode I'm going to read all the cash apps. My phone died. I almost never charge my phone up because I don't ever use it because I'm at home 24 hours.
I use my phone all the time, baby.
I use like internet for everything. But I will definitely charge my phone up and check that out. And thank you for your generosity. I appreciate it. And if you guys want to cash at me, Cash App is in the description of the video. It's Cult of Dusty. $sign Cult of Dusty. So
you can text me every day.
Veggie Algar, $10. Everyone, Dust Buddies and Bunnies, $2.99 a month. Hell yeah, you guys can become a Dust Bunny. It gives you access to all the after parties. It's only $2.99 a month, and you get customized emojis to spend the chat with. All the cool kids are doing it, except for you. Better jump in and get on it. $20 from Spider Magic. What up, Spider Magic? Gonna see you tonight. I hope you had a good Halloween. $20 from Sarah Davis. Thank you for putting the work to keep us informed. It's literally my job. Thank you for supporting it, Sarah. As long as you guys support it, I would do it forever. Green Mind, floating kitty taxes. They think they're owed. This fat motherfucker thinks he's owed. I didn't have no treats out here nowhere. So I think you guys might be shit out of luck tonight, but it's cool. It's cool. You're fat enough as it is. Aren't we all? Thank you, Sarah. Green Mind, $13.99. Floating kitty tax. Already read that. Megan Barcelona, $5. Please buy my book. Yeah, go buy Rich Mom, Poor Mom. The Tale of Two and the Alchemy of Awakening. Pen name May Fallon Cross. Love you, May Fallon Cross. Everybody go buy it, thanks. And Metametheus, $20. Dusty, please refer to Israel APAC from here out as one of the biggest money laundering operations in the world. We send billions.
Hold on. So he's doing his thing, right? I'm back.
I'm
gonna come back. Oh no, man. I don't know.
Sucks for the Epson family.
When you spawn these games, when you spawn in here,
sucks for the Epsons.
You have a chance to get things. And a chance to not get things. Sucks for the Impson family.
We need a Smoky Minecraft server.
Right? I would just quit, right? Guess I'll die. I don't want to be a bitch or nothing. Well, it's not set 1.
We need a Smoky Minecraft server.
Yep.
not set.
Anyway, let's get back to.
So they can buy our representatives at 10% return on investment.
This is wrong.
Seems like most men in this country are fucking chuds, unfortunately, right? Explains the male.
Oh, the pickup truck.
Get off. Get off the keyboard. The male loneliness epidemic. Visu, watching from Statue of Liberty. Already read that. Got your PayPal. All right. New song. Already. The cat scrolled my shit down. Thank you, cats. Very fucking helpful. All right,
I think the research is pretty cute.
Comrade, $20. What up, comrade? Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Give you the fist, comrade. Lexi Wolf. Welcome to Dusty Buddies. Love you, Lexi Wolf. Smoky Stew, delicious. Love you, Dusty. Stay delicious. Hey, how can I stay delicious when you're delicious? Set the broad $2. Vance, 2 and 2. Cobra Commander and Trump is
about the specimen chapter.
Serpentor. Oh yeah, I forgot there were even 2 different people. I like Cobra Commander better though. Big Dick, whip it out, Big Dick. Good to see you tonight. Thank you, appreciate it. Lisa Ars, $5. Just watching whilst on my lunch break. Have a great show, Dusty. Hey, long one tonight. Enjoy your lunch there, Lisa. Q4S, $10 for the fuzzies. Fuck yeah, you rock, Q4. Live in spirit forever. Thanks for all you do for this community, Dusty. We do have a great community. I am only.
I have a great community. I love all of you guys.
To blame? The community really makes the show good. How do you give your cats medication? My cats act like I'm trying to unalive her and escapes the towel. I got the scratches
I
to
have
prove
never
it.
given my
Usually
cat
just whip up stuff
medication.
in like wet cat food.
Oh, right.
Just mix it in with that, and they scarf that shit down. And I don't know why they popped this one up, but
he doesn't
carry to
care.
win, $200. Fuck yeah! I hope no other big ones came in that I missed, but carry to win tonight. Super time. Heavyweight jump of the world. Fuck yeah! Carry to win. That's an amazing one. It's not showing up in my list at all for some reason. So if anybody else in a big one, please let me know so I don't miss anybody. Because I fucking hate this stupid bullshit. The whole goddamn YouTube system's ridiculous. But carry to win! Tonight's superhero. Everybody love to carry, and I appreciate you carrying. Hey, we'll see you over there on Twitter. I hope you're having a good night. And all right, very generous. Really appreciate all the help tonight. Ask and you shall receive. And plenty of time to get your super chats in. I'm going to read all the rest of them at the end of the show, along with the PayPal. So get them in early, get them in often. But move right along. You guys have been waiting for it. It's time for a little Chud Classic. First up, under next once another week of idiot fucking Donald Trump and more from his CBS 60 Minutes interview. It's amazing that they edited this.
Oh my God, we actually got it. Who would have thought it?
That's exactly the same thing he sued them for over
it's
Kamala Harris.
10:49 p.m.
Like $19 million. Of course, they wanted to pay his bribe, and they did it. But anyway, of course, he can't go 5 minutes without mentioning trans people. Because that's how he melts people's brains and gets people to allow him to do whatever the fuck he wants to. This is the big trick. It seems to work. So here he is, and I'll take
avoid all votes at night.
I mean, I could go point. These
Can I
are
ask
not
you about the
80-20.
economy?
These are 99-1 issues, and they don't change. I just watched this morning.
Dusty's so stupid.
Just one thing. I watched a show this morning where a very well-known Democrat congressman was fighting like hell for men playing in women's sports.
Literally never happened. There's no Democrat on TV fighting like hell for men playing in women's sports. This is not even a fucking issue the Democrats fight for trans people on.
Never
There's
happened.
only a few people on the progressive movement that are pretty much shunned by the Democrat establishment, right? So 100% lies. So who is this person that was fighting for this on major network?
They don't change it.
Who was that?
I don't want to tell you. You'll be able to check it. Just check your local TV.
Okay. On.
I don't want to tell you. You'll be able to, what the fuck are you talking about? If we could just check it for ourselves, why would you not tell us? It's almost like this never fucking happened, and you're full of shit, and you got to bring up trans people every 10 fucking seconds.
We went all night long, baby.
Just so stupid, so obvious.
All night
But any country that
long.
can be destroyed because of fear of trans people should be destroyed because of fear of trans people. And big shout out to Harrison Ford. I got to look up to see who was doing the voice for that Great Circle game, because whoever it was sounded exactly like Harrison Ford. Sounds like a young Harrison Ford. I mean, nailed the voice so amazingly that it's hard to believe it wasn't a young Harrison Ford, but it can't be.
Trump is the greatest criminal in history.
Harrison Ford says Trump is the greatest criminal in history, and he's right about that. As much as I hate Donald Trump, he's the greatest mob boss to ever fucking live. In the future, they're going to have documentaries about mob bosses. They already have some now. Donald Trump's not one of them, but they're always talking about like Getty and that crazy guy that wore the robe, pretending like he was nuts. All those people, right? Donald Trump is right there amongst them and is without a doubt greater than any mob boss that has ever fucking lived. No mob boss has ever reached the presidency twice and then used it for no other reason to enrich himself billions and billions of dollars. So got to give him that. Harrison's right about this one. Harrison Ford has said that Donald Trump's assault upon measures to address the climate crisis scared the shit out of me and makes the U.S. president among the worst criminals in history. I mean, it's not just that. You know, it's all the corruption. He's the most corrupt politician I've ever fucking seen.
Please Halloween, happy Halloween,
doing
baby.
it, which is doubly bad. But I guess this is true. Good news. At least his approval rating is low. I wish people would have thought of this before they elected him. Americans broadly disapprove of how President Donald Trump is handling his job, and a majority say he has gone too far in exercising the powers of his office, according to a Washington Post ABC News Ipsos poll. But a year out from the 2026 midterms, there is little evidence that negative impressions of Trump performance have accrued to the benefit of the Democratic Party. Yep. I think a lot of Latinos are going to stay home because they're worried about being harassed by ICE, who are going to be buzzing all around the voting booth, and that might hurt Democrats a lot. So, but anyway, overall, 41% of Americans say they approve of the job Trump is doing. That's way too much. 40% of Americans, holy shit. With 59% disapprove, but still, that's way too fucking much. Definitely enough for the whole goddamn
also
system to
no
collapse.
shit.
And did you guys hear about the new Fash Patel controversy? So Fash Patel has this girlfriend who used to be an IDF soldier. A lot of people think she's a Mossad agent, and he's being honeypotted, which is a very, very common thing the Mossad does. They put all these hot girls with these older men in order to influence them, in order to get dirt on them, in order to guide them by the nose. So anyway, I guess it's great if you're one of our new rulers, because they're just spending money hand over fist, milking the taxpayers for every dime we got, and they're just living the fucking life, y'all. And Fash Patel right up there amongst them. So he decided to take a $60 million FBI jet for a date night with his girl. He flew her out to a wrestling event where she was the country music performer.
We'll go up this way.
FBI Director Kash Patel is accused of using taxpayer money to fly his 26-year-old country singer girlfriend around the country. Patel, 45, was seen at the Bryce Jordan Center at Penn State University with his girlfriend Alex Wilkins.
Why did I have the ball?
On Saturday. So, got called out for public flight logs. Patel's plane revealed the plane landed at Pennsylvania State College. Spent $60 million plane just flying fucking around because why would he not do that?
Long dark season.
It's
time of
cake
year.
all day long in the Trump administration.
Just for the
as the rest of us go fucking hungry, as we don't have the health care, everything for them, nothing for us. And so then, for some reason, he decides to fire the person.
Not so much making a new layout.
I guess that's over the department that handles the jet reports. Even though this
I'll never make a new layout.
Even though the reports are public,
what do you
think?
think?
To fire somebody, you know, they have to scapegoat somebody.
Better,
so he just randomly fucking fired this guy because why not?
I don't know.
The FBI has reportedly fired an official who had been at the Bureau for 27 years after stories of Kash Patel using the FBI jet to go on a date broke on Wednesday. Stephen Palmer, who joined the Bureau in 1998, was Deputy Assistant Director of the FBI's Critical
Never
Incident
make a new
Response
layout.
Group, in charge with overseeing its aviation units. His exit was made official on Friday, making him the third CIRG boss to be fired during Patel's brief.
Never happened.
I like it.
And they've admitted he had nothing to do with it, but it doesn't matter. They're all baffled why he got fired. But hey, gotta blame fucking somebody, and they're never gonna take responsibility for anything.
Around here for nothing.
Gotta make something.
So everybody else take responsibility for themselves, but never take responsibility for anything. And not only did Kash Patel fire the guy who leaked the information about this guy's not the guy who did it though. About Kash jetting around the U.S. on the FBI jet we paid for to meet up with his girlfriend. He had that jet taking off the flight tracker
Is
system
it
so he
10?
can continue to meet up with her on our dime.
Gotta
So he's
nuke
not
something.
stopping his behavior. They're just hiding the behavior so you can't know what he's fucking doing. The most transparent administration ever, folks. And this week, in the life of FBI Director Cash Patel, we got caught taking
Like
agency
Dusty
jet to see his auto-tuned country singer
making,
girlfriend. He fired
like,
the top
that's
FBI
so
official in
fucking
charge of
funny.
agency jets. He blocked public traffic of agency jet he took. He disrupted a phony terror plot in Michigan. He blocked a DNI pro. So then he puts out this long
How about that smoky
where he plays the
Minecraft
victim
server?
because this is what they do. You never take responsibility for anything. You never apologize. You know, you could have just said, hey, look, I hear the outrage. I hear you guys. And it wasn't cool for me to take this $60 million plane to see my girlfriend. I should have paid for it myself.
Maybe
I
this
should have
corpse will have a
taken
pry bar.
public transportation. And I'm listening to you guys, and I will better myself in the future and
Is
not
it
do
the
this
same
anymore.
fucking
That's
loot
all I
table
have to
3 times
fucking
in a
say.
row?
No,
No, this is different.
They play the victim.
We're gonna have to make.
Here, there might be a pry bar.
Am I going?
The disgustingly baseless attacks against Alexis, who are his girlfriend. Nobody was doing attacks against him. They were just pointing out that he's using taxpayer money to benefit himself. A true
What
patriot,
we're doing here
and the woman I'm proud to
is
call my
manipulating
partner
the
in
odds
life
to
are
our
beyond
favor.
pathetic. She is a rock-solid conservative and a country music sensation. Oh, God, no, she's not. Who has done more for this nation than most will in 10 lifetimes.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, you
Wait, what was the
sexist shit
music
Americans. My Israeli IDF girlfriend is
There will
much
be no
more American
Minecraft
than you
server
motherfuckers.
in anyone's
In her
future.
24 years, she's done way more than this country than you sexist shit. Just holy fuck.
You're gonna have
they
to,
hate us,
man.
folks.
I don't play
Attacking her is just
Minecraft
wrong.
with
No one's
the
attacking her.
living.
They're attacking you
Only
for
the
taking the plane.
deceased.
It's
this
cowardly
kinky
and
thing I do.
jeopardizes our safety. Oh my God.
I only
We're so
play
in
Minecraft
danger
with
for you
dead
guys
people.
calling us out for our
to kill.
spending your money.
As long as there's no
My
follow-up
love of
questions, I
family
think
will always be
we'll
my
get along just
cornerstone.
fine.
Oh my God.
To kill.
Let's not make it
Can't
weird.
say it, I'll get in trouble. And you will never tear that down. Blah blah
This
blah
ain't
blah
no
blah. Anyway,
bathhouse.
as the user comments pointed out,
Urge to kill.
people are largely not attacking Cash
Rising.
Patel's significant other, but rather reacting
So ain't no
to his
hammer
firing
in
the people
here,
who
huh?
point
Ain't
out
no
his
hammer in
usage
this
of government
haystack.
funds to
Breakfast
travel to her
verifying
shows.
it legally.
Obviously, but no responsibility.
Okay.
Always got to play
Every
the victim.
second we spend here, we're losing health.
And
So we
once
gotta
again, there's
kinda-
always a
gotta
tweet. There's
move on it,
always
yo.
a video to show the hypocrisy of these people. Now, when Chris
Sulfur
Wray was
emergency
FBI
stamp,
director, he
lantern fuel
was
cell,
Biden's
random
FBI
shit.
director. I guess he took a jet somewhere.
I'm gonna go. Oh, Warren Hoodie.
And
All right, I
conservatives
guess I'll
didn't
wear
like that. They spent all their time on social media that week shitting all over him. And here's Cash Patel talking about the previous
I
FBI
remember
director
you now,
doing exactly what he
podcast.
did.
Okay.
Fair,
I was
and I'm not
thinking
saying take all
about
their funding.
buying
I'm not the
Valentine
defund
for
everything
my
guy.
legitimate children.
I'm just saying Chris Wray doesn't need a
And,
government-funded G5 jet to go to vacation. Maybe we ground that plane.
Yep. Introducing
15,000
them at the
every
game,
time
and
it
we could probably play
It's
some
odd.
rounds on it.
Yeah, just a thought. Just
I mean, those are casual
Democrats
games.
should be held to
I'll
a completely
play it
different standard
casually with
than
my
we are.
casual
Hey,
children.
maybe when I get that power,
That
I'll
dog
be
food was
completely
our
fucking
last
full of
time,
shit and a
too.
hypocrite in every
Okay, so this
goddamn
is
way. Maybe
a
the rules
similar
I
situation
create
here.
don't apply to me because I ain't a fucking about shit. And of course, fakest motherfuckers
We
on the
found
planet,
shit.
conservatives, always the goddamn case.
Took.
And then another week, another 2
Not enough
extrajudicial
yet, though. Not enough to
bombings.
be warm.
First off, U.S. military kills 4 more in
so
14th
no
drug
hammer.
boat strike. But
Just
that wasn't
sadness
enough.
and misery.
Then they did a 15th one. U.S. kills 3 more in 15th extrajudicial strike. They killed at least 64 people now, folks. We don't know who these people are. They don't know who these people are.
There. Okay, we
They just
confirmed
claim they're
there's
drug
nothing there.
traffickers,
Okay.
which
All right,
even if that were
gotcha.
true,
I'll be right back.
not a capital
I'll be right
offense.
back.
Never has been a capital offense,
Love
but it
the
doesn't
Valentine's.
matter. And I guess it's a fair
Higher
point that we have
resolutions.
always done this,
So that
folks. I mean,
we'll watch
Obama he drone struck like wedding parties and shit, murdered a bunch of innocent people. He could just
I
claim
wanna
anybody
see,
was a
is it
terrorist
really
and
a
murder
bullshit?
anybody. So I guess they've
Just
always done
testing
this.
things out right
But
here.
now they're just extending that to drug traffickers and anybody they
Let's
would
not
have
go
claimed as a
too far
terrorist.
that way. We want to kind
So
of
scary fucking times.
say this
Even
way.
they
There's
admit
some
they have no
bulls
idea who
on
these
the
people are.
Right side
Department of
me, so
Defense
just wanna-
doesn't know who they killed in drug strikes. Defense
Watch
Department
that
officials
a
do
little
not
bit.
know precisely who they have killed
there it
in
is.
multiple military strikes against alleged drug smuggling boats in the Caribbean. that have claimed the lives of at least 57. It's more than 64 now, according to Democratic lawmakers who attended a classified House briefing on the issue Thursday, but they don't give a shit. They just want to kill people. They get fucking off on it. Knowing nobody's going to stop them,
should be all right.
knowing they have godlike powers to take everything you've ever had and everything you ever will have, right?
I do.
And here's meritocracy for you folks. Three-star general pushed out in battle with Hegseth. So a three-star general serving on the Pentagon's joint staff has been pushed out of the position following months of sustained tensions with Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth. According to people familiar with this matter, all they want is yes men. They want anybody to push back against their fascist takeover of America. So they got rid of this guy for daring to ask questions, daring to push back. And they replaced him with a doughy civilian who has no military experience whatsoever, folks, because of meritocracy, right? The highly decorated head of the Critical Navy Research Office has been replaced with a 33-year-old former Deutsche employee with no military experience and a new purge of senior officers at the Pentagon. Because when they said meritocracy, folks,
I think it's this way.
that's just a code word for racism. All they're doing is claiming that they do meritocracy instead of DEI to claim that any brown person, any black person, any woman, any gay person that has a job got it. Because of DEI instead of meritocracy, but they've never been about meritocracy. They will never be about meritocracy. It's all fucking complete fucking bullshit to cover up for their incredibly obvious racism. Did you guys see this? People getting sick of the fucking Americans, y'all. We have these ignorant frat bros, these grown men who have the mentalities of like 9-year-old boys, and they're just complete dipshits, walking embarrassments, and the rest of the world is sick of America's fucking shit, y'all. So this complete dumbass Mike Waltz giving a UN speech, and they cut his ass off and just lambaste him for what a fucking moron he is.
They undermine democracies in our hemisphere.
I'm very sorry to interrupt, but there's a point of order from Cuba. Sure.
Hopefully these wolves cause me no problems.
Get him, Cuba!
We have to give the floor to the point of order and the representative of Cuba.
Artículo 71 y 60.
61 and 68 of the rules. The permanent representative of the United States is not only lying, substantially deviating from the subject.
Where's the hacksaw, man? They told me there's a hacksaw in this car.
Expressing against his president, against the dignity of the assembly and the member states.
They promised me.
He is doing so in an uncivilized, crude, and gross way. That is not acceptable in this democratic forum.
Run!
Mr. Waltz, this is the United Nations General Assembly. It is
what
not
the
a
heck is going on here?
Nor is it the House of Representatives.
So I may have the garbage runs
shots
then.
fired! Damn! Apply water to burned area. Nailed that motherfucker. Meanwhile, over on CBS, the newly CBS News head fires its climate change team because we're dead in the center of the movie Don't Look Up right now.
Damn, is it
CBS completely bent the knee to Donald Trump in every way.
Bad luck?
As Hurricane Melissa raced towards Jamaica on Monday, CBS News senior coordinator producer Tracy Wolf sent an email to the newsroom detailing the historic storm's scientific connection to climate change. Wolf usually sent emails like this in the wake of deadly extreme weather events, two CBS News staffers told Heated. But it was the first such email Wolf had sent under the company's new pro-Trump billionaire chief executive, David Ellison, and its new anti-woke editorial-in-chief, Barry Weiss. It was also the last. 2 days later, as Hurricane Melissa smashed in the Caribbean, Wolf was laid off, along with the majority of the 5-person team supporting CBS News climate coverage. So, not only are we not going to do anything about climate change, we're going to accelerate it in every way possible. And then we're going to punish anybody who dares talk about it in America. Because this is the new America, baby. Not allowed to look up anymore. Don't look up, everybody. Then Halloween was this weekend, folks. And, of course, it was the perfect opportunity for racist-ass MAGA to prove what bottom feeders they are. First and foremost, it's Lauren Boebert. It's just like, I'm not offended or anything because I don't give a shit what Halloween costume you wear. it's just so hacky and lame, though.
Well,
It's so tired that you don't have any originality. The only thought in your head is, how can I upset people? It's the same thing every fucking week.
All of it.
It's just not about anything. Here she is, dressed like a Mexican person, a slutty Mexican person, of course, because it's Lauren Boebert. And it says, Mexican word of the day, juicy. Tell me if juicy ice coming.
The radio fucking tower.
It's hilarious because it's racist, I guess.
Just for something different to look at.
The worst people represent us, folks. And then, of course, my timeline was filled with blackface. Because
nothing. Radio tower is so far away.
This is boring, really. It's just lame, you know. It's all you guys got. It's the same tired tropes over and over again. It's the same recycled insult comedy, and you know, I'm not offended because it's racist. I'm offended as a comedian because it's just so hacky and embarrassing to you. But anyway, my town is full of right-wingers doing blackface for Halloween. Ooh, you guys are so cool, so edgy. And last
Friends,
one on the
this
show
is that
watch.
building.
This video is
You
pretty
made a
good,
comment.
folks.
Always
You
leave
guys
my
ever
GPS
notice that
guidance
every
system in the attic.
right-wing political ad is pretty
Remember
much
that?
the goddamn same? Case in point, here's a modern Republican politics for you.
So, Brick, you see my phone. Brick right here.
Drive around a big truck. Or
yeah.
America has some big
Hummer.
problems.
All right. Is there anything here? I don't want to restart the game every freaking time, 1 out of 4 times. Every freaking time.
Look at my Hummer, y'all.
All right, we got a hammer. That's something.
Look at my boots.
That's something. The hacksaw.
I bet you
so
do.
the hammer is here.
I got a big truck.
We don't get a hammer or hacksaw in the first 2 spots. We go here. Snag the hammer.
Oh my God, you so brave.
Can't lollygag too long.
To strip power from the federal
Got him a gun, y'all.
That ain't going to happen.
They all got guns. Oh my God, you're so special. Oh God.
Oh, finally it's kicking in. He is.
To return this country back to its former glory.
Oh, are you gonna return
Bank of America?
Oh God, it's so lame.
Man, I told you, man.
America's such a fucking embarrassment. Like, holy shit. How does any American not just feel completely humiliated by this?
Vaccine mandates.
It's time to fight back.
So stupid. Literally, as they strip away all your fucking rights, as they steal every fucking penny you have and give it to Israel and Argentina, folks. This is how they sell it to you.
Don't like it.
Oh, even Grandma got a gun, y'all. Stop or my mom will shoot. Explosion, so tough. Just fuck this stupid ass country. Holy shit, this motherfucker can't collapse quick enough. And that is my Chud Watch for this evening. Fuck yeah, folks. Making good time here. And hey, got a religious bullshit coming up. Got a Free Palestine coming up. Got a Beyond Parody, a couple of heroes. So get your super chats in, folks.
Big show.
Mad TV, I know, right? It's a sketch comedy. Only it ain't fucking funny. It's just depressing. So pathetic.
It's a big show.
Let me guess. Gun Bibles, God trucks. That's all it is. That's all it fucking takes. And we hate brown folks also. Gotta throw that in there. And all right, we're along, folks. Sing along if you know the words. Man, you guys are never gonna believe what happened. It's time for some religious bullshit.
Did they catch one? We gotta get through back 5 tonight. We have to get through back 5 tonight.
It's time for religious bullshit. It is time for religious bullshit. Yeah! And folks, hold on to your ball sacks. They finally caught one. And this
There's
time,
no way.
it was a youth pastor. I know, right? California youth pastor arrested on child sex charges. A youth pastor?
There's no way.
The Maduro County Sheriff's Office has arrested Joshua David Kemper, a youth pastor from Course Gold, on charges of sex abusing involving a 15-year-old girl. Man, it's almost like they become youth pastors on purpose to molest children. Nah, that's crazy talk. Couldn't be. And it's been 4 days since my last show, so you know there are going to be multiple. California pastor arrested on child molestation charges. I guess not a youth pastor this time, I guess. A Chico pastor accused of child molestation pleaded not guilty to his charges in Butte County, or is it Butt County? Got to be Butt County. Courtroom on Thursday morning. The pastor, identified as Roger Scala, 75, was arrested on Monday following an investigation by the Chico Police Department into a claim that Scala had inappropriately touched a minor child with whom he had access for over a year. During their investigation, police said detectives found several conversations in which Scala admitted to the conduct. So, lock his ass up! Always the fucking way. And here's my former church. I grew up in this cult, the Assemblies of God. Apparently they shielded multiple predator pastors, because of course they did. They don't give a fuck. A children's pastor was caught. Was caught filming girls in a church bathroom in Arkansas. Elders suspended him for a few weeks. In Illinois, a preacher was accused of sexually abusing children. Church leaders sent him to therapy rather than call police. In California, a worship minister went to prison for molesting boys. His congregation threw him a party when he returned.
There's no way.
All these men remained in ministry in the Assemblies of God, the world's largest Pentecostal denomination. All went on to abuse more children because they're all con men. They all have each other's back. They're all fucking predators, right? It's one of those things. It's a big club, and you aren't fucking in it. You are feedstock for them.
There's no
if you're
way.
in these fucking churches, you're idiots. They don't have any fucking respect for, and they'll just gleefully molest your children and cover it up while you idiots continue to give them access to your fucking children. And what they really need to do is they need to start charging the parents as fucking accessories. If you take your parents to any of these motherfuckers, I don't care if you didn't know anything about it, if you're at this fucking point, it's happened so much already that you just got to know by now what's going to fucking happen. And if you don't protect your fucking children, straight to fucking jail. Fuck you. Of course, that'll never fucking happen because we don't actually give a shit about children in any way in this fucking country. It's all bullshit. Meanwhile, popular preacher Joe Webbin, this is so pathetic, wants white Christian men to know they're the biggest victims in our society, and this is so
Did smoking go off?
This is so the opposite of, in every way, of masculinity.
Well, who are the victims currently in our American context? Well, I'll tell you, and I won't mince words. The actual victims in our American context today are heritage Americans. If you are a man.
I'm a man.
If you are a Christian man.
I'm not a Christian
If you are a...
because Belgium? Really? Interesting.
Yeah. And
Do I pray bad?
if you are a white man.
I'm very white.
You are
I'm whiter than you are.
I am whiter than all of you. I am white.
The hiring processes of Fortune 500 companies, or be it certain tax brackets, or be it just the general cultural milieu, or even among the perception.
I thought it was German. I thought Lambic was German.
If you are
I mean, I could have been wrong. Yeah, I could have been wrong.
You are, in the year of our Lord 2025, here in these United States.
Yeah, it's not
legitimate victim.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so weak, so fucking pathetic. First off, no, I'm not, dude. Please, I do not need your help to classify me as a fucking victim, because I am nobody's fucking victim. But this is so pussy. Literally, the entire society we find ourselves in, directly created for our own benefit. As I mentioned earlier, I can't give away my white privilege, no matter how fucking hard I try. They literally back dump trucks of it up and dump it on me. This is so fucking sissified, dude. Playing the fucking victim when all
Belgium, southwest of Brussels, since the
every need you
13th century. You're right.
This white fragility.
100%.
Pathetic as shit, dudes. And one more. And folks, I'll take things that never happened for 10 trillion fucking dollars. Imagine living your life like this.
Halloween is demonic.
Oh
I used to be a wizard,
No,
and
you
on
didn't.
Halloween...
Oh my God. No, you weren't. Harry Potter's not real. You weren't a fucking wizard. You're a loser.
I'm
You're an
about
incel.
to build the
a lot of bad things, but not a wizard.
I literally went out on assignment by 7 demons.
No, you didn't literally do that. That didn't happen. No, you didn't. Now, you might have had some kind of schizophrenia and believed you were being sent out by spirits or something, but that didn't literally happen just because you're mentally ill.
Speak to, I thought they were my spirit guides.
Oh,
they
God.
were supposed to be angels. I thought I was out blessing people, but I was really cursing them. They had me out going to blocks, neighborhoods, praying for kids, praying for families, businesses, anything that celebrated Halloween. And I knew I needed permission. I knew I needed some type of legal ground.
Why would you need legal groundwork for praying for people? Why do demons care about the law? Explain this to me.
Bro.
Impact them spiritually. And when I asked the spirit guys, where's the legal
Anti-Halloween World Tour? What?
Halloween was the legal ground that gave them access to impact their life, their kids, their businesses.
What is happening?
Why don't demons want to break the law? I'm just saying, you think if anybody want to break the law, it'd be fucking demons. Apparently demons are very law-abiding. Hey, good on you, demons.
Everything, and we just here to warn you because we love you.
Oh, thank you.
There's a lot of discrepancy on the origins of Halloween. Does it come from Samhain? Does it come from Catholic tradition? I don't care where it comes from,
Seems
whether
like
it
you
is
do.
a pagan thing or a Catholic thing, because it's not a Jesus thing. 2 Corinthians tells us that light has no fellowship with darkness. So how are you going to say that you worship the Lord
I'm not.
and then come out and celebrate and
Well,
glorify the
I also
very
do
thing
not.
that he defeated, which is death and hell? We cannot.
First off, people die all the fucking time. And according to you guys, they also go to hell all the time. So how did he defeat death and hell when people still die and go to hell, you fucking idiots?
Participate in this. We have to come out from among them and be set apart and say no and reject Halloween.
Hello, because God says to imitate good, not imitate evil. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go out and smash the pussy as a total heterosexual.
I mean,
Christian
he is
man.
getting
I
pussy,
can't wait
though.
to lick some boobies,
To-
y'all. Just fuck, dude.
To be
Come
fair.
on.
To be fair.
So in the fucking closet.
She's getting more than
I would
me.
feel bad for you if you weren't such a giant sack of shit. And that is my religious bullshit for this evening, folks. And super chats, get your super chat in, folks, or your PayPal. Link to my PayPal. But let's go ahead and move on, folks. Hey, if you weren't already depressed enough, I got you covered. It's time to free Palestine.
I am pretty fucking depressed.
And folks, you're never going to believe this, but Israel is finally investigating the rape camps. I've covered this story many times before about the rape camps that thousands and thousands of Palestinians are in, and they had video footage of the literal rapist guards trying to cover the cameras up as they sodomize these Palestinians with batons. They stab them in their anus. They literally torture them for the whole world to fucking see. And finally, Israel is investigating the claims. But yeah, they're actually investigating the whistleblowers. They're not investigating the people who are doing the raping. They're arresting the people that are telling you about the rape, Shaw. This is the most evil society on the fucking planet. Breaking: Israel Army launches criminal investigation into whistleblowers who exposed detainee rape at SDI Teeman. They're investigating the whistleblowers of the rape gate, not the rapist. The people who told you about the rapes are the enemies, folks, because you're not allowed to know what they're fucking. Just like the secret police, all their dirty deeds got to be done in the fucking dark. And here's Netanyahu talking about what damage the whistleblower did to their reputation by letting people know about all the rape camps. The event in SDE, enormous reputation damage the state of Israel and the Israel Defense Forces to our soldiers. And this might be the most severe propaganda attack that the state of Israel has experienced since its establishment. I don't know anything so intensely focused. This requires an independent and impartial investigation. Actually, such an investigation will be conducted. Yay! Let's punish the whistleblowers. Let's make the rapist heroes, which is what they've done, folks. They have them all over their news programs. They're celebrated nationwide by these fucking psychopaths. As I reported to you guys many times over the last couple years, Netanyahu has been set to go to trial for corruption for 7-8 years, and every time he is scheduled to go to trial, there's another bombing, another genocidal attack, another excuse for it to be postponed, which is why the eradication of the Palestinian people it's been dragged out for a long time, but also it keeps happening over and over and over again just when they are about to hold him accountable. Well, don't worry, folks. Donald Trump has declared he's about to interfere in the legal system of Israel and get involved in the court case of a foreign country who is attempting to hold their leader accountable for fraud.
Damn. He's a very talented guy. He's a guy that has never been pushed before, actually. That's the kind of person you needed in Israel at the time. It was very important. I don't think they treat him very well. He's under trial for some things that I don't think they treat him very well. I think it should, you know, we'll be involved in that to help him out a little bit because I think it's very unfair. I did. I pushed him. I didn't like certain things that he did, and you saw what I did about that. I also stopped, you know, we knocked the hell out of Iran, and then it was time to stop, and we stopped.
Yeah, we're going to be getting involved in that, folks. So clearly what he's going to do, he's just going to tell Israel, hey, I'll give you guys $20 billion of the taxpayer money if you'll just not hold Netanyahu accountable for all his fraud and shit. And of course, they're going to fucking take it because he's got a slush fund now of all the tariffs, and he can just spend it on whatever he wants to. So he can just interfere in a foreign government's legal system. Why the fuck not? I guess he's the dictator of the world, and he's got the backing of the biggest suckers and losers on the planet. Endless fucking money from us to do whatever the fuck he wants to. And then they had another one of these dick suckathons for Israel. This time the Republican Jewish coalition, where they got up there and they just prostrated themselves, fell all over themselves to see who could worship Israel more. And I can't help but to feel that this gentleman might be talking directly to me. Let's have a listen.
And I just want
here we go.
The anti-American, anti-Israel, anti-West crowd to understand something. You're going to have to come through me and millions of people just like me.
So scared.
And you're not going to make it.
I'm very, very happy that that did not show.
Subscription program or your little TV show.
All of my
maybe
porn.
Have a little radio show is going to change the world like hell it is. Not if I and everybody else have something to say about it.
Super happy.
Oh my God, he's talking to me, but hey,
that did not do that.
I don't believe that I'm going to have any change in society whatsoever, right? I think a few people will be entertained by me talking the news at them. Otherwise, I think you guys will roll us for fucking ever. So I do feel personally attacked, though, to be honest with you. Definitely talking about people like me. And then Lindsey Graham, Lady Lindsey Graham got up there, y'all. And he all happy because all the right people being killed. I can't believe our elected officials are up there just saying shit like this out loud, y'all. But we through the looking glass now. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the toughest alpha male that ever lived. Lindsey Graham.
He recognized Jerusalem as capital of Israel. Why?
Because he's a sellout to Israel?
If you got a problem with that, take it up with God. He's the guy that did it, not Trump.
Yeah, take it up with God.
So I just want to say, I feel good about the Republican Party. I feel good about where we're going as a nation. We're killing all the right people. We're cutting your taxes.
About that.
We're killing all the right people. We done murdered tens of thousands of children. We're killing all of them. I feel really good. We have a complete authoritarian takeover.
Not a fan of Lindsey Graham.
We're making it to where democracy doesn't even exist anymore. I feel great about it, y'all. We murdered everybody. Woohoo!
Trump is my favorite president. We've run out of bombs. We didn't run out of bombs in World War II.
It's great. We've killed so many children. We don't have any bombs left. Everybody laughing. Everybody laughing at the genocide, the child murder. Aren't we a great country? While this gay motherfucker sits up there and brags about all the child murders. Yay! We're so good, y'all. We're such a
really
good
hate
country,
all
aren't
of
we?
this.
Cannot collapse fast enough. Fuck this place. Even Chuck Schumer, leader of the Democratic Party, Chuck Schumer, saying the quiet part out loud over there at AIPAC convention, folks. They're not even trying to hide it.
The view of Palestinians is simple. Well, the Europeans treated the Jews badly, culminating in the Holocaust, and they gave them our land.
That's exactly what the fuck happened. That's 100% what happened. All right? The Germans treated the Jewish people that are calling themselves the Jewish people anyway, the people that are associated with the Jewish cult, they treated them very, very badly. And then they gave them fucking the Palestinians land as a prize for their mistreatment. That's exactly what the fuck happened.
The best.
Of course, we say it's our land. The Torah says it. But they don't believe in the Torah.
Right. I don't believe in the fucking Torah because it's a book of ancient fucking fiction. Nobody with 2 brain cells to rub together should believe it. So he's about to say the problem is that they don't believe in our bullshit religion. And because they'll never believe in our bullshit religion, there'll always be a problem that has to be eliminated.
So, that's the reason there is not peace. They invent other reasons, but they do not believe in a Jewish state.
This is wild.
In America, must stand strong with Israel through thick and thin.
I also don't believe in a Jewish state. I don't believe in apartheid. I don't believe in a fucking theocracy. Nobody fucking should, right?
Thin. We must. Because that is the reason, not any of these other false shibboleths, why there is not peace in the Middle East.
He's literally saying the reason there's not peace in the Middle East is because they don't believe in our religion. So there can never be peace with those people until they believe in our religion.
Imagine a world without religion.
That applies to all of us. Anybody that doesn't believe they're God's chosen people, that they're literally the people that the fictional stories in the Bible we're talking about, we're all their enemies, folks. Every fucking one of them. I hope you're listening. And I do have to give a big props to Anna Asparagus and Chunk Yogurt. I've been hard on both of them in the past, rightfully so. Fuck you guys. But also big ups because they've been out there hammering the plight of the Palestinian people. They've been out there like heroes debating how horrible the genocide is and doing a great job. So kudos to Anna Asparagus and Chunk Yogurt. Here's a couple clips. First off, Anna Asparagus is talking to this girl, Emily Austin. She's the one that started the Hot Girls for Cuomo. She's a Donald Trump MAGA cult member. And this is so bizarre. Her argument is so weird. So Anna is about to point out the tens of thousands of children and innocent people who are murdered by Israel. And she's about to justify it by saying that it's less than 1 person dead for every building they've blown up. And therefore, it's a small amount of people and justified somehow. It's a very strange, horrific, demonic argument.
I'm not done talking. Let me finish my point. Go ahead. Okay? 69,000 people slaughtered in Gaza. 0.97 people per building. I really don't want to yell, but you keep interrupting, and it makes it difficult for me to make my point when you're interrupting me. So please stop doing that. I don't want to yell. 10,000 people missing, trapped under the rubble, presumed dead for obvious reasons.
True.
Okay? How are you going to sit here and talk about, like, but they dropped, that's 1 person per building. Reducing human beings to mere numbers?
What kind of argument is this? That's only 1 person per building. Who gives a shit how many buildings it was? What the fuck are you talking about? They're literal fucking psychopaths, y'all. You can't even argue with these people. They're not even humans.
It reminds me of a very chilling Stalin quote. Yep, that's so true. And you just cannot reduce this to 1 death per building like it's nothing. Every single one of those deaths represented a mom, a father, a daughter, a brother, someone's loved one. You can't just say, oh, it's 1, it's not a big deal.
I mean, they don't really care.
But they can. Not only can she just fucking did, right?
People.
Does not give a shit. 100% fucking psychopath. Crazy. And then Chunk got out there. Chunk over on the Piers Morgan show. First off, he's debating Congressperson Randy Fine. Fat tub of goo, Randy Fine. And of course, they're doing what they always do.
We're all a fat tub of goo. I'm going to be real.
Okay, just accuse the other person of being racist or anti-Semitic. So you don't have to argue against the points that they're actually fucking making. And fucking Chunk owns him. Go, Chunk.
Yeah, so as you've seen, he's constantly referring to the Muslims that surround Israel. They're the real problem. It's open bigotry. He's not even hiding it. And then he'll go and hide behind the human shields of good, innocent Jewish Americans and say, oh, no, if you criticize Israel, you're actually criticizing Jewish Americans, which no one did. It's the dirtiest trick in the using the anti-Semitism card to protect his form of terrorism that he supports, which Jewish Americans do not support. And so he says it's okay to kill the Gazans, which is collective punishment. He's not only said to nuke them and starve them, but he just said it right here on this air. He's a deeply sick man who wants to put a moral stain on this country by forcing us to fund the genocide of the Palestinians. They have already done 75.
Yeah, a little bit.
Never enough murder for Randy Fine. They've already killed a stadium full. Imagine 20,000 murdered children lit on fire. Their heads exploded. Israel did all of that. And Randy Fine is saying it's not enough. Americans, go work another shift because you got to send Israel more money to kill more Palestinian children and put that on America's soul. Don't listen to this guy. He doesn't believe in America. His whole point is to make sure that we...
Damn, Dusty going like nearly 3 hours.
Disgusting terrorist.
Good for him.
Israel is the largest terrorist entity.
Trot it out. Come on,
nobody
just do
said that.
Good for Dusty.
No, you want You're the
so
sick,
badly.
disgusting Muslim bigot.
Come on.
No one wants anti-Semitism. The only person who wants anti-Semitism is you, because you want to hide behind it. You bring up your yarmulke when no one else did. No one minds your yarmulke, except you brought it up as if like you're some sort of victim. You're the one who wants to do that for a million people. You're
he's
not
like
a victim.
really
You're
cool.
a disgusting terrorist sympathizer.
Like you.
And you should not be inside the United States Congress. You are a stain on this country.
And all of your fellow invaders
you are trying to occupy America, so will you steal our money?
God damn, he's like going hard on him, like super hard.
Palestinian and Arab and Muslim land.
God,
just so fucking evil, and that's who represents us, folks. That's who America votes for. And then Chuck was on with Katie Miller. That's Pee Wee German, Stephen Miller's fucking wife, over on the Piers Morgan show, and she did the exact same thing. Play the fucking victim. Claimed that calling her out for her evil, for her genocide, for her child murder support is somehow anti-Semitic. And Chunk slaps her ass down too. Watch how pathetic she is.
Totally lying. It's very normal for a Miller to be completely and utterly lying.
Quite frankly, I'm really sick and tired of this racist, bigoted rhetoric that comes from people like you against my husband, against my family, and my children. I am raising Jewish children in this country in which you...
What is she talking about?
What a weirdo.
It's pathetic.
Piers, I'm going to be done with this if you're going to allow racist and bigoted attacks against one of your commentators just for the sake of...
She's so
Casey,
stupid.
Casey, to be clear,
he inserted a line that says the Miller's lie. Is that not coded language for therefore we are Jewish? Come on, Piers. Where are you? Where are you standing?
God, you're so...
Are you Jewish? Are you Zionist?
If I can speak, everything's pitiful. Anti-Semite, fire him, cancel him, cancel him, America. Oh my God, Israel's feelings have been hurt. Why don't you work for this country?
Can we try and get
this country?
Yeah, you are a guest on my show, and I appreciate you coming on the show, and I like you coming on the show.
And I'm saying
but,
two other
I think
guests
you're
on
able
your
to.
show are welcome to participate in the
She
anti-Semitic
is
attack
like,
that is
oh
so
my
permeating
God,
on
this
CNN
is
and
so
MSNBC.
much.
I'm sorry. I have to jump in here.
I'll be right back.
Somebody criticizing you personally is not an anti-Semitic attack. If somebody says that you are lying, that is not an attack on Jews. That is an attack on you. And just stop hiding behind identity. This is all the snowflake behavior that the right is supposedly criticizing the
identity
left for.
politics
that you're simply repeating here. Yes, Stephen Miller is a destructive force in American society. That is not an attack on Jews. That is no reference to his identity. This is an attack on him individually, and just deal with the merits of this case.
Yeah, they're so against identity politics, aren't they? But no, not the fuck at all, because they're complete hypocrites about everything. 100% victim playing. Oppression Olympics. And then, this is real nefarious, folks. So that after Chunk destroys him, she threatens to have him deported. I shit you not. They're using the deportation process as a weapon to attack anybody who dares argue against them better than they're able to argue. Listen to this shit.
Hold on. So what happened in the Holocaust and all the pogroms were disgusting. That doesn't mean that
you better check your immigration papers, Chunk. You better make sure every I is dotted, every T is crossed, because we're going to come for you. We're going to weaponize the immigration process to punish anybody who owns us on public television. Let that be a lesson to anybody who dare speak out against your rulers. Just fucking evil as shit. Not even trying to hide it though, folks. And that's what they're doing to every brown person. They feel like they're in charge now. She looks pretty brown herself, to be honest with you, but I'm not sure if she's going to be invited to the ethno state. And then, folks, in my neck of the woods, Mississippi, my representative, Mike, decides to slap the phone out of these code pink protesters for daring to ask him very basic questions about Israel.
You want this genocide to continue?
You want the killing of
Muslim people?
Shut up. Knock it off.
Knock it off, guys. I don't know you anything.
Knock it off.
Talk to my own constituents and voters. Your votes don't even count. I do whatever Israel wants me to. I work for Israel. I work for you. Knock it off. We'll murder whoever we want to.
That's assault. That's assault. I will.
Dude, such an embarrassment, Mississippi. It's almost like Mississippi wants to be.
You are disgusting, racist. How shameful of you that you even work in this administration.
The jokes of the country.
On a person. Shame on you.
He doesn't
Shame
give a
on
shit.
You are the violent one.
Doesn't care.
Not the people that are protesting peacefully.
Your vote doesn't count. Mississippi will always vote these right-wing dickheads in.
You are the violent one. Really? Thanks so much for being a concerned person about a citizen who is telling you.
Whether it's Palestine or the Zionist,
I do not care.
That's important, right?
Nope.
No.
The children's lives don't fucking matter. Nothing matters except for Israel. You will bow down and you will do what you're told. They rule you.
Yep.
Learn to fucking love it. Then they asked a bunch of members of Congress, hey, who do you care about more? United States of Israel? The simplest question in the history of politics. Let's see if a single one of them can say, yes, I care more about the United States than Israel.
My name's Frankie Stocks. I'm a reporter with the Stu Peters Network. I would just love to ask you
Richard Weber.
That is, do you care more about the American
But he doesn't
people
plan on
or
being
Israel
stuck here. No,
as a
sir.
member of Congress?
I don't think they're mutually exclusive, Frankie.
That's not what he asked
Can
you.
you elaborate?
They're our best ally.
Are they?
No, they're not.
I've never ordered from
the United States
AliExpress.
or Israel?
Yeah.
I try to make it so I don't.
Got one Mario Kart, so
Have a good day.
Should we put you down for Israel?
Yeah,
that's what we're playing instead.
obviously.
I honestly am enjoying Legends EA. I just wish that it wasn't all in one city, and at the very least, I wish that the city was like more explorable. Like you can go in buildings and stuff. Hello.
Who do you care about more, the American people or Israel?
I got a text to do,
The
y'all.
American people or Israel, sir?
I can't even hear you.
Who do you care about more, the American people or Israel? No answer?
Israel.
I think that Israel is one of our strongest allies in a part of the world.
That's not what he asked you.
People are trying to harm us, and I think they need our support.
So should the U.S. continue funding Israel? Despite their links to 9/11 or their attack on the USS Liberty? I mean, we have American citizens who are...
Anyway, that's a shitty ass Stu Peters show. He's a right wing dickhead. But I'm with him on this one. I'm with him on calling out these people that clearly work for Israel and not us. Because Zionists own our entire goddamn government, sadly.
Damn, just to go near 11 o'clock.
To harass people for posting anti-Israel comments online. Here are the jackbooted thugs in Texas. The local police showing up at his door over his posts.
We're here because of the comments made online about this.
Good for him.
So what?
No, I'm saying, are you
I have a freedom of speech, dude.
Yeah, no, we get that. We get that.
We gotta make sure that you're not. Do you have a warrant?
No.
And what you're doing is basically soliciting. You understand that, right? Yeah. It means you're not welcomed here. Okay.
Fuck off.
Stay off the lawn, please.
Stay off the lawn, please. They're just there to intimidate you, though. To make sure you know, keep your fucking mouth shut.
Love it.
Try to stifle your free speech. Very obvious.
Love it.
But good news, I guess. It looks like Mom Donnie's going to win to me, folks. I'm making a prediction. If they don't fucking gork Mom Donnie, he looks like a shoo-in. New York shatters early voting record with 735,000 votes cast. which seems to favor Mom Donnie.
I'm okay with that.
As of late Sunday, when early voting polls closed at 5 p.m., more than 735,000 New Yorkers had already cast ballots, and 2/3, the roughly 1,149,000 who voted in total in 2021. So awesome. I think I'm going to vote for him. I think he was sincere. His words today were very, very sincere. LaToya Brockingham, 45, said after watching Mom Donnie's speech, and yes, do it. If you live in New York, vote for Mom Donnie. Vote like your life fucking depends on it. But as always, the reason they don't want him to be the mayor of New York is because he's anti-Israel, anti-genocide, pro-Palestinian, pro-children, and you can't have that. So anything they can do, try to get rid of him. So they asked Donald Trump, hey, a lot of people think your socialism is very similar to his socialism. What's the difference? Here's Donald Trump's answer when he's compared to Mom Donnie.
With state and local elections coming up Tuesday, we asked the president about the highly anticipated mayoral race that includes former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo and Zohran Mamdani.
Zohran Mamdani, 34-year-old Democratic socialist. He's the front
communist, not socialist, communist. He's far worse than a socialist.
Some people have compared him to a left-wing version of you, charismatic, breaking the old rules. What do you think about that?
Well, I think I'm a much better looking person than him, right?
Every day is a new low. Every day is a new embarrassment. Why is this 80-year-old fat guy who can't even blend his makeup correctly with his stupid fucking comb over and his fucking cankles and his fucking catheter and his fucking diaper talking about being better looking than a 33-year-old guy? Why, even if he was better looking, what the fuck is even happening in this stupid ass country anymore? Every day is dumber than the fucking last. Holy God, what a worthless society.
Yep.
And speaking of society, so Donald Trump came out and endorsed Cuomo. Anything they can do to keep Mom Donnie from winning, even endorsing supposedly Democratic Cuomo. And this is almost beyond parody here, folks. So he
might not have a reason to play this.
Councilwoman Ina Vernikov. Ina Vernikov, literally out of her mouth, says Mom Donnie is a communist and an anti-Semite. So then they ask Cuomo, hey, do you agree with her that what she just said, that he's an anti-Semite and a communist? And literally 1 second after she says it, he's going to claim that she never said it, folks. Because who are you going to believe, Cuomo or your own eyes and ears? Let's watch.
From the fact that he's a communist and anti-Semite.
One more time.
From the fact that he's a communist and anti-Semite. He has no idea what he's doing.
He's a communist. He's an anti-Semite. He has no idea what he's doing. You just heard it.
Governor Cuomo, do you believe, as the council member said, that Mom Donnie is an anti-Semite and a communist?
I don't think the council member said that.
She literally just said it. We heard her, dude. And watch her eyes when he says, I don't think she just said that, even though she literally just said it. Watch her face.
I don't think the council member said that. Anti-Semitism is a problem.
She smiled. You can see the grin. It's like, literally, I just said it, dude. Everybody heard me. Why the fuck are you lying?
Can we not?
About something everybody just heard? But, like, that's the way they operate, folks. Believe us over your own fucking eyes and ears. That's how authoritarianism works. Be a good little cult member.
New York City, that's unavoidable. I mean, that's...
So, liars, damn liars. So, please, New York, do the right thing for fucking once. And that is my Free Palestine for this evening. And all right, last chance to get your super chats in, folks. I got one Beyond Parody and two heroes tonight, and then we're going to do a medium-sized after party. So get your tickets for the after party. It's the show after the show. And also,
I have my after party ticket.
We did a big overtime tonight. We didn't make double overtime, but we did a lengthy overtime. So reward me for overtime. But for now, time to finish you guys off with a happy ending. Prepare your anus.
We did a big overtime.
Somewhere over the rainbow. Beyond the party! And folks, as I pointed out time and time again, Elon Musk, the world's richest man, can't form a goddamn sentence. Not the best, not the brightest. It's
I'm
amazing
not
how
a
stupid
fan of
this
him.
fucking idiot is. And not only that, perhaps the worst storyteller of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you unparalleled levels of cringe from
You've
Elon
been
Musk
warned.
via the Joe Rogan show.
So the
You've been warned.
The joke is like there's two economists going on a hike in the woods. They come across a pile of shit, and one economist says to the other, "I'll pay you $100 to eat that shit." So the economist eats the shit, gets the $100. They keep walking. Then the other then they come across another pile of shit, and the other economist says, "Now I'll pay you $100 to eat the pile of shit." So he pays the other economist $100 pile of shit.
None of it's
then the way said,
funny.
"Look, wait a second. We both just ate a pile of shit, and we're no and we're no we
Oh my God! Spit it out, Porky Pig!
we don't have any more extra money. Like we both you just
Bro.
gave the $100 back to me, and we both ate a pile of shit. This doesn't make any sense."
Oh
and
my
they
God!
said, no,
I feel like I just ate a pile of shit.
Because that's $200 of
We
the
both
economy.
ate a pile of shit.
That's all, folks.
Eating shit would count as a job.
Literally, the dumbest motherfuckers rule us. Elon Musk great at fucking lying. He's great at conning people out of money, just like Donald Trump, but can't even form a fucking Senate. Just like Peter Thiel can't. Not the best, not the brightest. These are not super genius ruling us, folks. These are just the most corrupt, evil sacks of shit, and that's what it takes to get ahead in a society. Be sociopaths. Be willing to do whatever it takes to get a fucking head, no matter who you have to fuck over. That's what he's great at. But a great thinker, he is not. And that is my one and only Beyond Parody for tonight. And that's super funny. What a great story.
Love it.
Elon Musk. Biggest brain of our time. And all right, folks, I got two quick heroes to finish you guys off with. Let's fucking do it.
Okay.
We can be heroes. And first off, on tonight's heroes.
Almost.
Nope, wrong button. There you go. These two fucking heroes, Illinois Guardsman Captain Dylan Blaha and Staff Sergeant Demi Palekik, showing us what it means to be a hero, showing that you don't have to follow an unconstitutional order. You can stand up. You can push back. They're probably going to lose their job over, folks, no doubt, but this is what being a hero is all about.
But active duty Illinois Guardsman Captain Dylan Blaha and Staff Sergeant Demi Palachek say this is not
Super
what
hot.
they signed up for.
For
And it's
sure.
an order they're willing to defy. Palachek's mother is originally from Mexico.
If you were activated to the Chicago mission, would you defy orders?
Absolutely. I would definitely say no.
Tell me why.
I mean, I'm not going to go against my community members, my family, and my culture, my neighbors.
You are both members of the National Guard. You don't want to see your fellow soldiers in your city.
No.
I think a lot of Americans would be shocked to hear that.
I mean, I wish that Americans would talk to other National Guard members, because all of my soldiers do not want to be activated and are scared, and their families are in hiding.
Are you surprised more people haven't spoken out?
I am a little surprised, but after speaking out, I understand why no one wants to do it.
We were trained to stand up for what we believe in and stand up for the American people, the Constitution. It's crazy because I figured other people would speak out right now, and it's crazy to think, oh wow, you know, it needs to be us because nobody else is.
Yep, that's the way to do it, folks. I wish every single person in the National Guard had your bravery. They don't, but you're an inspiration. So thank you, you heroes. And last but not least, Billie Eilish. Fucking love me some Billie Eilish.
Love me, Billie
Was
Eilish.
great. Calls out billionaires for not donating. Says Dayton. I don't know what that means. Donating money after she plans to donate $11.5 million. Hero shit.
It's a lot.
Love you all,
That's a
but
lot
there
of
are
money.
a few people in here that have a lot more money than me. And if you're a billionaire, why are you a billionaire? No hate, but
Hate.
yeah, give your money away, shorties. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, give it away before it's too
Yeah,
late.
give it away.
It would be great to use it for good things and maybe give it to some people that need it.
I'm with Billie Eilish.
Love you all, but there's a few people in here that have a lot more money than me.
Yep, a lot more money. They're not going to give it up anytime soon, I doubt. But eat the rich.
Love it.
Do what you have to use your platform to call them out. Thank you, Billy. Fuck yeah. And all right, folks, that's my show. Gonna read the super chats. Gonna read the PayPals right now. But if you bail out, do me a favor, please. Go sit